All right, so we're waiting on the officials here. But in the meantime, all right, welcome to Pug Life Chronicles. I'm your host, George Zayas, and my partner, good friend, Dave Sieve. We are live from Yonkers, New York this evening, and on this St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Yes.
Can we even hear you? Can we hear you?
I don't know.
All right. Can you hear Dave?
Test 1, 2, 3.
I can't hear you.
Test out there.
Okay, hold on.
I can hear something.
All right, could you? All right, cool.
Actually,
There we go.
lower my voice down a little bit.
All right, lower yours down.
My
Is that better?
Oh, that's better.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me out there? I can hear you.
Okay, good. That's all that matters. All right, well, welcome to Pug Life Boxing. Again, George Zayas, Dave Sieve. We're in Yonkers, New York on this lovely evening. We're having great weather.
And you broke out the green bow tie.
I had to, man. I said I would.
I said I would, too, on Sunday.
Oh, okay, but we're not doing live on Sunday.
Oh.
Why? You said you were going to dye your hair. You said all this stuff.
Yeah,
what happened?
On Sunday, because tomorrow's St. Patty's Day.
I know, but we got to do it today because we're not on live tomorrow.
I thought we were on tomorrow.
No, man. What's the matter with you, man?
Man, shuckies.
All right, well, anyway, Dave, we got 13 bouts tonight.
13.
13.
The lucky 13.
That's right. And we want to welcome you tonight to Pug Life. And welcome to the Pug House. This is the Pug House today.
George, they actually introduced everybody already.
Yes, they did. I mean, it was they're going a little quick here.
So in the red corner, we have Donovan Gavril?
Read it off. Come on.
Gavril.
All right.
And in the blue corner, we have Sam Altman, or maybe even Altman. Okay, in the blue corner, with only blue gloves on, and he's coming forward. Wow. And Donovan Gavril seems to be a good boxer. Backing up, throwing hard, sharp punches, Gavril is. And let's see what Sam Altman could do. And Sam Altman is coming forward and bringing it. And these two look good. And they're novice. they look really good.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Sam Altman is a shorter fighter with the height disparity syndrome. Coming forward, trying to force his way in, but not much movement with the head, so he is running into a few punches. And Donovan Gavril in your red corner, wearing red and black, is just a good boxer. Knows how to move, snapping out jabs, snapping out straight punches, and moving back. And not everybody could punch moving back, but Donovan Gavril can.
And Donovan Gavril is from Floyd Patterson Boxing Club, and these are 114 novice.
Right.
And then Sam Altman is from Yonkers, right here. He's the home fighter.
And they're going bonkers.
In Yonkers.
For Sam Altman. Yes.
All right.
And he's from this club. He's from the PAL.
He's from the PAL, yeah, the Police Athletic League.
Right.
And man, we got 13 bouts.
13.
These are all novice, and we're gonna go from 114 all the way to 165. That's the weight class that we're going this evening.
And we will have some female participants today.
Yes, we will.
Right. So some female boxing, and we like that because they bring so much to the game.
Yes, they do.
The female class.
I tell you, the females are no joke, man.
Yeah.
They bring some good fights.
Right.
They come to fight. They don't play, man.
And the pros too, with Clarissa Shields and all the fighters that are getting good fights. And we're hoping that Sonia Lamanakis has a pro fight.
Oh yeah,
I
think she tore her shoulder, right? She had a slight tear, but
we don't want to say that out loud.
No, I mean,
her opponents might be listening.
she put it out there, man. She
Okay.
put it out there.
Okay.
But she's recovering, and she's recovering nicely, and she's going to get back into the ring. She wants to do one, and I'm hoping we can cover that.
Right.
And bring it to you. All right, round number 2. Again.
All right. So Altman is your shorter fighter with the height disparity syndrome, working kind of against him right now because he's got to get inside. And Gavril is your taller fighter who actually knows how to go back. But Altman came in head first and landed a couple punches, but a good headbutt to the chin of Gavril.
And right to the body. Nice body shot by Altman.
Right, and he came upstairs with the right hand to the head, too. So these two are bringing it.
Wonder what the age groups of these two young men are.
I don't know, but Gavril reminds me of the Irish fighters that we saw fighting yesterday. Good straight up stance, good jabs, good speed. Has a knowledge of boxing.
How about that ref, man, moving around the ring?
It's nice to see a ref move around the ring like that in the amateurs.
And snapping that jab is Gavril.
Right. Good combination by Gavril. Altman gets one back, but in that exchange, Gavril definitely won that exchange.
Oh, what a nice right by Gavril. And Altman leading with his head, got caught with that right. So that's the end of the second round here at 114-pound novice. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone that's celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
Right, and if you're celebrating early,
well, there's St. Patrick's weekend.
Please don't get too crazy because we need you tomorrow to celebrate tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
That's right. So let's see, with a couple of shout outs here. We got Anthony Pina Pizarro. Thank you for sharing, for signing in. Wavy Gravy. Wavy always on.
And if you see what I'm doing right now is I'm getting ready to share this Pug Life.
You know, I'm going to do the same thing. Look, I'm going to do this. Look. Boom.
Share.
Boom.
Share it.
Boom. Done. Just like that.
Hey,
we're asking you to do the same thing. And we got a guest this evening. Somebody from the entertainment industry. They're gonna be sitting down with us.
Are they entertaining or are they from the entertainment industry?
Well, we're gonna know when they sit down with us if they are or they aren't. All right, third and final round here between Donovan Gavril in the red and Sam Altman. And a big right by Sam Altman. Altman now relentless coming forward, but fighting backwards is Gavril. Snapping that jab with the long reach that he has, Gavril does with the red.
And I like Gavril because Gavril is trying to give himself space and a punch and fill that space with punches.
And again with that jab, snapping that jab forward.
And Altman, I like that Altman is coming forward tenaciously.
Yes, he is. And with a nice right, overhand right by Altman.
Right.
Altman's not sitting back and waiting. He's moving forward against the taller opponent, but gets caught with a nice three-punch combination.
Yeah, because his head is straight up.
He's straight up. Yeah, he's got to move to the side a little bit.
His chin is up. He's looking for his, he's looking for his opponent, and he shouldn't. He should be dipping down, making himself even shorter until he gets in.
And then nice combination by.
And then let him go. Good right hand by Altman right there. Very good right hand.
Let me tell you, and he gets caught out there with that left, but it was more of a off-balance punch.
Right.
He got caught off balance a little bit. Altman did.
Right. Good movement by Gavril.
With Donovan Gavril.
Gavril. We got to say that right.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so just a couple more shout-outs here. We want to shout some people out. Sean Noel Ferguson, he says, let's get it on.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. How y'all doing? How you doing? It's more important is how you doing. How are you doing?
How am I supposed to share this on another page?
I don't know, man.
I don't even understand this.
I don't know. We're old. We don't know how to do that, man. You got to get a young person. Get somebody here that's like 14.
I'm trying to share this. I can't even find it. Oh, wait. No, that was last night. What about tonight?
Right there. There you go. Just click on that. Click on that. I got to show. Yeah, I don't know. All right, anyway.
Do I hit that share thing?
Yeah, that's it. Copy link. You can copy that.
All right, copy link. Now let me go on another page, and I will share this.
All right, and Leo Vargas says, thank you, guys. Let's get ready to rumble.
There we go.
All right, so Gavril takes the win. But let me tell you, Altman was a formidable opponent and did a good job here this evening.
Absolutely. Hey, George, so let's talk about yesterday with that whole, getting schooled by the official, the head of officials.
Yeah. Yes.
And then telling us that we were uneducated, calling us uneducated.
No, he said you guys were uneducated. Yeah. And then he kind of threw
us
under the bus too. Yeah, he did.
So we're all uneducated.
Uneducated.
And then he called the fights with us, and he got it wrong. Who's uneducated now? All right. We know what we're talking about. Don't doubt us. Don't doubt us, all right?
Oh, my gosh.
If we call a fight, we call it right. That's it. All right.
Well, anyway.
Try to school us. Who you schooling?
All right, so Sean Noel Ferguson says, where's the fight list? We don't put it up, buddy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
We
don't put that up.
List, yeah.
We got 13 bouts. There's a whole bunch of them. We don't put that up. Maybe you can go to Ringmasters or, I don't know, .com or something. They may have it up there.
Right.
Pat Russo's watching with us. Thank you very much, Pat Russo.
I think Pat Russo's here someplace.
Yeah, he's up. He's here somewhere.
I thought I saw him walking by.
Okay. And then you have Barbara Pena. She's there. Caesar Holmes. Ilya.
She's also here.
Okay. Ilya
Misizovic.
Is that how you say that?
Misizovic.
That's close enough.
I saw him walking by.
I see Dave Sieve is watching with us too. Dave.
Really?
It says Dave Sieve is watching. So you're watching.
I'm watching.
He's watching. He's watching.
Participating.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's go to the next bout. Okay. You got Jessica Caruso from Finest Fitness. She's 119.
In the red corner?
In the red corner. And then Akane Fujiwara from Gleason's Gym in the blue corner.
That's probably Akane.
Akane?
Because it's Japanese. Fujiwara? Let's call it Fuji.
Fuji. All right. Fuji's in the blue. We got Jessica Caruso.
So Jessica and Fuji. And Fuji just short, a little bit of a shorter fighter, not by much. They're both wearing black jerseys. Fuji's wearing the gold trunks, blue headgear. And Jessica is in the red headgear, red gloves.
Nice right connecting by Caruso.
And Caruso's wearing Vargas Boxing.
Caruso.
Shirt, a Vargas Boxing shirt. But she's from Finest Fitness. That's Vargas Boxing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is. All right.
Yes, it is. It's from Long Island.
And there he is. And Michael Vargas is in the corner working. Okay.
Yeah, we know him from Long Island.
119 pounds, right?
Yep, this is 119.
Okay, so Fujiwara is trying to come in, using head movement, and trying to get on the inside, it looks like. Well, now Fujiwara changed strategies and started backing up a little bit. Jessica Caruso is starting to come forward. Let's see who's got the better jab.
This is the second bout of the evening. That's for those who are asking. Overhand right by Caruso.
So right now it's technical. And they're both a little bit undecided on what to do. Here comes Fujiwara. She's coming in again, trying to land that big right hand. And Jennifer was holding on a little bit.
Nice straight jab by Caruso.
And Fujiwara is getting inside, but she's not really landing that right hand that she's trying to land.
I don't have anybody, like, I haven't kind of tied so far, Dave. I have pretty evenly matched. I don't have anybody.
Well, Fujiwara finally landed that right hand that she was trying to land the whole first round. You know, I'm not saying that she didn't land any, but she's trying to push her way in there. And they look novice. These two fighters, not much experience that I could see, but they definitely have tenacity and they're posturing. I'm looking forward to a good round two.
Okay.
All right, because They kind of felt themselves out, you know, whether they were coming forward, they were going back. They both took turns doing that. They both, you know, were trying to find a distance.
Sure.
With the distance negotiation matters.
Okay.
You know, and now I expect to see some, you know.
Yeah, because this is going to, let's see what happens now. Because the first time, like you said, they're feeling each other out. Let's see what happens now. This is going to be interesting because how many females do we have fighting this evening?
We definitely have 2 now and then 2 later. So
Alex Vargas calls it 1-0. But, of course, you're biased, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Alex. Right. We don't take your opinion.
That's your gym.
Right.
That's your dad's gym.
Right. Okay. Well, that was a good 1-2 by Jennifer right there. She threw a good 1-2. Landed.
Jessica?
Yeah, that too.
Jessica.
I heard some of her friends call her Jennifer.
Right.
Let's just call her Jen.
Nice overhand right by Jessica. Now you got me confused.
Right. Well, Fujiwara, as you're saying overhand rights, Fujiwara was scored with the overhand right of her own twice, as a matter of fact, coming forward. And let's see. And Fujiwara is deciding to box going backwards.
Right. Right.
Let's see how that comes out for her. She didn't do that well going forward, but Jen kept grabbing her arm. I noticed that. And we're going to talk a little bit about arm grabbing in a second. There we go. And Jennifer's might be a little bit of an MMA style in there because she grabs when you get close to her.
Oh, nice combination there by Jessica.
Jen.
Yeah, Jessica.
Oh, yeah.
Caruso.
Jess. I'm just going to call her Jay. I'm not going to mess this up anymore. Jay. All right. So Jessica's doing pretty well on the outside.
Nice overhand right again by Jessica.
Right, and Fujiwara has to decide what she wants to do, how to get aggressive. Right,
and what I see what Jessica she's doing is that she pops a couple times and then she gets out of there.
Right, she's showing some good footwork now. Jessica's showing some good boxing, but she's grabbing a lot. Let's talk about grabbing.
Oh, and a nice right by Jessica.
Right.
But Fuji keeps coming forward.
Right. Okay, I think that, do you agree that Jessica won that round?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So now I don't know about the first round, but I got Jessica winning the second round.
The second round. Okay, now let's talk about it. Jessica's doing some grabbing. And yesterday.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Christina Cruz was doing some grabbing.
Yes.
And basically, as a commentator and as a fan of boxing, it annoys the heck out of me.
Right.
Grabbing.
Right.
You know, and it is a strategy. So now Biggie, the head official guy, was saying that it was strategic and everything. And I kind of disagreed with him. I was saying that, no, I don't find it strategic. I find it breaking the rules. And as a judge, I would hold it against her.
Well, I was the one that actually said it was more of a strategic move. That was me.
Okay, yeah, I think Biggie was saying that too.
But he agreed with me. He agreed with what I said.
Right? And then she ended up losing the fight. So I think that the judges agreed with me. And then the bottom line is it's all a matter of your opinion as a judge.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, third and final round. Let's see where it goes from here.
All right, and Fujiwara is coming forward, and she's.
Oh, and a nice combination there by Jessica.
All right, I was about to give credit to Fujiwara for a good right hand, but then Jessica came back with a few punches, as you pointed out, George.
Another overhand right by Jessica. Jessica snapping that right again with the red, now the left with a jab. And trying this Fuji with that jab, and now with an overhand right is Fuji. Fuji going to the body now.
Right, but Fuji's not throwing any jabs at all. She has to throw jabs, and she has to throw some stronger jabs. Those jabs are a little bit flimsy.
Oh, and a nice straight by Jessica.
Right, Jessica throws a better jab. Jessica doesn't throw the greatest jab, but she throws a jab.
Michael Vargas in the corner of Jessica Caruso, giving out some instructions there. Nice right overhand right again by Jessica Caruso. Fuji coming forward but not coming with any punches and now holding on. It's Fuji.
see Jessica really pouring it on. And Fujiwara seems to be a little bit confused in this barrage. A good right hand by Fujiwara.
Another right now, followed by a left, and that's the end of the round.
Right. And
good round for Jessica Caruso.
Right. And Fujiwara was in it, but she didn't score as much. So I'm going to talk to her a little bit about jabs. I mentioned something about jabs, and I'd like to talk
expound
about
on it? Yeah, sure.
I'd like to expound on this jab.
Sure.
Okay. So one of the things that I look in jab, and everybody has their own opinion, and you can have whatever wrong opinions you want out there.
Wrong opinions.
No, a lot of people agree with me. I'm just kidding. We know. So those are the no-no. All right. So I'm going to just tell you what I look at in a jab, and this is not really for the coaches out there. The coaches know what they're doing.
Right.
This is more for the younger boxers, right?
Right.
So what I look for in a jab is what happens when you miss a jab, right? And what I don't like is what I call a floating jab. Right? So in other words, somebody throws a jab, and maybe it's short, and it kind of like flows out there. Or you miss with the jab, somebody slips a jab, and it kind of just goes out there, and it's kind of floating out there, and you don't pull it back. To me, a jab, boom, you shoot it, it comes back. Shoot it, come back. Shoot it, come back. So in other words, if you miss, you shouldn't be like, oh, I'm drifting out there, I'm floating in space, I'm floating in Neverland, right? And a jab shouldn't be pouring like it's trying to find. You shoot it. You hit it or you miss it, but you have to shoot the jab.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so we're waiting for the decision.
Good fight. Good fight. Okay. So Jessica. All right, Frankie Martinez says hello to us. So that's something too. And then the other part is, with that same thing with the pouring jab, is I don't like to see, like, people just kind of like, oh, I'm throwing a jab. No, commit to that thing.
Right.
Step in with that jab.
Right.
You want to throw a jab, you're coming in, step in with the jab. Commit to the jab.
Don't be lazy with it.
Yeah, don't be like, oh, am I going to get hit back?
Yeah, exactly.
Make up your mind. Make up whether you're going to put your hand in front of your face, where you're going to put your body, or just whatever you do, make up your mind and step in with jab. Don't pour with the jab. Don't let it float around. Make up your mind, throw the jab.
All right.
And if you're going to double it, throw two.
All right, so we get the that was the second bout of the evening. We have 13 scheduled this evening, so
all right, I think we have a champion coming in right now. I'm pretty sure she won last year, coming out of Gleason's in the red corner. This is Iman.
Yeah, that's
Iman James.
Iman James.
From Gleason's gym.
And Michelle Viglione.
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 From Champs DC. He's stepping in. Where's Champs at?
Viglione.
I'm not sure where Champs Boxing Club is.
Yeah, if anybody knows out there, if you know where Champs Boxing Club is, let us know.
Champs, I think that's upstate. Is that Ryan O'Leary's place?
I don't know, man.
It might be Ryan O'Leary's place. Out of upstate. Okay, so we got Iman in the red, Michelle in the blue. And right away, Iman is starting to show her athleticism by running around, moving around, good leg work. And Michelle Viglione looks like she wants to get in, and she's throwing some hard shots.
Look for your whip, use your whip, use your whip. Turn, there we go.
And Michelle is not jabbing her way in. She's throwing combinations, but she's not jabbing her way in. I'd like to see with the jab. She's coming in with the overhand right and some hooks. She's bringing it, though. Iman, on the other hand, is snapping the jab. Good uppercut by Iman.
First, Monty. First, Monty. Double jab with the whip behind it. Double jab with the whip. There we go. Do it again.
All right. So we got a little bit of the height disparity syndrome. Not much, but Michelle holds herself low, so she kind of puts herself at a disadvantage. Good hook by Michelle. And Michelle is forcing this fight. She's coming in like a bulldog. She is an absolute bulldog. And the man is trying to use that Sugar Ray Leonard, like Sugar Ray Robinson, rather, like jab and right hand. Good one, too. And Michelle's throwing a lot of curved punches. You don't see too many straight punches. It's not like she needs them, but she's landing.
Do it again. Keep out. There we go. Right from there.
Good right hand by Iman.
There we go.
Good right hand by Michelle. Michelle's in blue, Iman's in red.
And these are 119.
And both are punching.
Oh, low. A little bit low there by Michelle.
Different effect on the guys and the girls, I see.
Oh, and coming forward with some punches is Michelle. Catches Iman James on the right before the bell.
So this is a good Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali type fight.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. And if I kept quiet, it's because I was doing some technical stuff back here. As always. Always doing some technical stuff.
Always.
I think we're losing a little bit of the feed, but if you're watching us, bear with us. We're working on it. All right. So anyway, what else?
Okay. So this is what we got. We have a pressure fighter in Michelle in the blue.
Right.
Michelle Viglione coming in, and then we have a boxer puncher in Iman, what's her last name again? James. Iman James.
Right.
Going around, and this is a good style. Both of it. Stylistically, they make for an exciting matchup because they're both throwing a lot of punches. They're both throwing hard punches, and they're both good at their craft, at their specific style of boxing. I'd like to see some jabs from Michelle, but besides that, she's bringing it forward and she's coming in. And what Michelle does instead of a jab is she dips to her left and throws an overhand right.
3-2. There we go. 3-2. There we go. Right foot. There we go. Just step around, step around, step around.
And Iman is starting to vary her right. Wow. Okay. So Michelle scored with a couple overhand rights, and Iman is doing what we call varying her right. She's coming under and over with her right hand, Iman is. And Iman is throwing jabs.
There we go. Sit.
Referee Will Creel.
All right, to the body, and then with that straight, with that left hand connecting was Michelle. Nice uppercut there by Iman James. James in the red now with a nice combination, 3-punch combination going forward, and Michelle answering back with her own combination.
Right, and Michelle is getting a little tired. You have to be tough, and you have to be in great shape to keep this kind of work rate up.
Right, Michelle hanging on right now, catching some body shots for hanging on.
Iman, on the other hand, could use a little less energy because she's waiting for Michelle to come in.
Oh, and big shots there by Michelle Viglione.
Yes, and a couple were answered by Iman in that exchange.
Another one, yeah, another big right by James. James again whipping that right, trying to go to the body from underneath is James. And again up the middle with an uppercut is James. James again snapping that left uppercut. And going to the body is Viglione. Viglione now hanging on to the back of the head. And that's the end of the second round. Wow.
And we saw the emergence of that uppercut by Iman in this
round.
I think that's the story of round 2, is that Iman's uppercut was landing.
Right.
And you know, for people who vary their right hand, and when I say vary, I mean throw it in different angles and different places, that right hand becomes educated. Same thing with any hand. Of course, you can have an educated left. But Iman is showing an educated right hand because she's sometimes throwing an uppercut, sometimes she's throwing it straight.
So a variety of punches coming with that right hand.
And the variety of distances, too.
Right.
So she's throwing an inside uppercut. She's throwing something a little bit from the outside, sneaking in. And she's throwing a short right straight and a long right straight. So it's very good. Michelle Viglione has to throw jabs. She's coming in without jabs. Instead of throwing a jab, though, her method of getting in is she's dipping to her left, coming in with an overhand right.
All right, and thank you for your analysis on that, Dave.
Okay. And there it is again. You see it, what Michelle is doing? Instead of throwing a jab, she's dipping to her left and throwing an overhand right. And that's how she's closing the distance. And Iman is trying to keep the distance. And punch on the outside. But Iman doesn't really punch going backwards well. She has to stop, plant, and then throw. It's working, but it's not the same as punching going backwards. And Michelle's throwing some good hard body shots.
Yeah, she's going right to the body. Probably slow down Iman James. Nice body shot by James now.
All right, James returns the favor and then comes upstairs. Look, Creel doesn't want to hold it.
Michelle coming forward with a barrage of punches there. Hanging on is James. James now on the inside, going back to the body, and Michelle answering with some top punches to the head. Now going back to the body is Michelle again. Referee warning for low blows. And now James getting the better of this.
And that's that educated right I was talking about, George. She came in underneath, and she fouled with the hook. And here's Michelle coming forward with a blitzkrieg of punches. Wow.
Nice left by James.
And Iman did answer in that exchange with a couple of right uppercuts.
And these women got to be exhausted, man. But they're still going all out.
Absolutely.
Wow.
They're really trying to bring this home.
Wow. This one's a tough one, Dave.
Oh, my goodness.
The heart of these two women right now, this evening here in Yonkers, PAL, is being put out right for all on display for all to see.
Absolutely.
And man, what a show!
Oh my God, these two are going at it.
Great job.
Wow. Wow.
Nice hand by the crowd here.
That was appreciated. That was a good
That was
fight.
non-stop from from
round one, right?
Yeah, but that third round was epic,
Did it
man.
even take a break?
No, that was an epic third round.
Breathe
man.
a little, ladies. Breathe.
Oh my God, I'm just here in awe looking. I'm like, wow,
that's
it's amazing. But anyway, please share the link. The reason why we ask you to share the link is because we want to give these young men and women some face time, as you know. Yeah, and a platform. As you know, last year, 5 got picked up to become pros.
Right. And by the way, for you fighters out there, or for you fans of your fighters out there, get some sort of screen recording app, and then you could record your fight for yourself. And then share that too and tag us on it.
Sure, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
You don't want to share the whole 2-3 hours of the fight. Get a screen recording app, record yourself.
Right.
Or record the fight that you want.
And when talking to the fighters, or if you're a fan and you like one particular person, do that and share that. Tag us in it. It's Pug Life Boxing.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, and we're on Facebook and
Do we
YouTube.
tweet, George? Do we tweet?
Yeah, we tweet once in a while. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how to tweet. I got to call up Trump. I hear Trump's pretty good at that.
He's good at it, yeah.
All right, great fight. Great fight. Okay, I'm okay with that decision.
Oh yeah,
okay
definitely okay with that.
I think I gave Michelle round 3, but rounds 1 and 2, I could see going to. Iman, and then we were told that it's not even the rounds that count that much. It's the point system,
ring generalship.
Right, and to that we say bull crap. It's 3 rounds.
Right.
It's 3 rounds. If you win. If you win 2 of the rounds to 1 of the rounds, you won the fight.
Right.
We don't care what the scoring system is. We had somebody try to teach it to us, and they even got it wrong.
The official, one of the officials here.
Right, right.
All right, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Yo, what up? Come on, bro. When things go wrong, you better call Norm.
All right, how are you? She told me all the problems.
Look, I need help, man.
That's what I do.
You got gloves?
Oh, I got gloves.
Well, let's go.
That's I'm gonna fight for you in court.
Thank you. I got it. You're the best.
Hey, when things went wrong,
Gotta call Norm.
thank you, brother.
All right, here it is.
Okay.
When things go wrong, you better call Norm.
And don't throw in the towel unless it's this towel right here.
That's right.
The one that says 646, 600, Norm.
That's right.
Norm. What happens if you're abnormal? Well, maybe you should sue somebody for that. All right?
See?
Maybe you want to sue your mom and your dad. Call Norm. All right?
There you go.
All right? Because you're abnormal for a reason. They dropped you too many times.
All right. Don't insult our fans, man. What's the matter with you, man?
Come on. I've seen some of their comments. They're abnormal.
Oh, my gosh. All right. So this is going to be the fourth bout of the evening, scheduled 13.
Hey, who do we got up?
We have
In the red corner, Malik Allen.
Malik Allen from John's Gym, and these are 132
Bronx.
pounds.
That's
We're
in
moving
Bronx.
up in weight.
132-pound senior novice. And Lorenzo Madero from Mendez. And Mendez is in the city. Lorenzo is in the blue. He's your lefty. We got the lefty-righty conundrum going on. And I already like the stances I see on these two guys. Malik looks like they both have pretty wide stances. Malik's is a little bit wider.
Madero with a snapping jab catches Lorenzo. Catches Malik. Malik Allen in the red.
Right, Lorenzo's in the blue.
Right.
And Lorenzo's got that lefty-righty conundrum going on. And I like Lorenzo already because even though he's a lefty, he's not too worried about staying on the outside, it looks to me. He looks
Moving
like,
very well, too.
Yeah. He's a slick guy.
A stiff jab, a stiff right.
And these two look like a couple of praying mantises going at it. They both try to stay on their back foot. And let's see what comes out of this. And they both have very wide stances. Lorenzo's doing something I like and something that I don't like. One is he's moving to his left, which I don't mind for a lefty to do that, because that means that he's looking for a different angle than the conventional one. But what he does that I don't like is when he throws a punch, his stance gets extremely wide.
Yeah, you're talking about Lorenzo, right? Lorenzo Madero.
And that's what just happened. He just got stuck in a wide stance, and Malik hit him with the right hand.
Yeah, and he will do that all night.
Yeah.
You know?
Malik is quick.
Yeah, I like Malik.
Yeah.
Nice and tight. He's got a good stance as well. Looks
And Malik's
composed.
doing the same thing. Malik is opening up on his jab, and he's not bringing the right foot with him. So he could get stuck out there, too. But this is good boxing, and this is a good matchup. And they're both obviously good athletes. Wow, I like that. That was exciting.
That was a good round.
Yeah.
Good round. Now, a little tough to score, though. I think I gave that one to Malik Allen.
I think so, but I'm not sure.
I'm only giving it to him because of ring generalship. I think I saw that a little bit better. I don't know.
I don't know. I thought Madero for the first half of the round was controlling the distance.
Okay.
And then as Madero tried to open up a little bit more, I thought he lost a little bit of it.
Okay.
You know, so I'm not quite sure. And as far as punches, they're pretty much the same. You know, so I can't call it. I wouldn't want to be a judge in this fight. But it's interesting because they're both very athletic. And when you see the stances open up wide like that, George, it usually means that they're going to get some power out of it. You know, they're looking for that power punch, plant their feet, and throw hard punches.
All right, let's see what happens in round two, because now they know each other.
Right.
They know what to expect now here in the center of the ring.
They introduced each other.
Yeah.
They
Malik
introduced themselves.
Allen in the red and Lorenzo Madero in the blue.
Right.
And Lorenzo getting really low. there goes down again,
Yeah.
Madero, and getting caught by Allen.
Right, and he's moving his head well, but Allen did catch him. So
Because he gets really low and he sets himself up, like you said. He's like in a wide stance, and that's when Allen is able to catch him.
And Allen moved his head very low too, and the referee warned him for that. And these guys are two athletes. They're very well poised. Really good for novices.
Nice combo by Allen. Gets caught also by Lorenzo.
All right, and they're exchanging punches. I'll tell you what, when they get into the pocket, they're letting their hands go.
As they should. Nice combo there by Allen coming in.
Right.
Not answering.
Which was not answered by Lorenzo.
Right, exactly. Not answering is Lorenzo.
And Lorenzo came in with his own. And that's
Yeah, there you saw that. Yep. He
saw it,
hyperextended himself. Yeah, he didn't bring his back foot in, and that's why he missed.
That's it.
Saw that clear as day, man. Good call there. Nice body shot. Was it a body shot? More like a head shot. And what I see with Lorenzo Madero is when he shoots that jab, he gets very low. He dips to the left. He's getting caught by Malik Allen.
Well, when he's dipping, the good thing is that he is trying to get out of the way with punches like that and put himself in a position that's part of his strategy. But Malik is very slick. I tell you what, I'm very impressed with Malik Allen as an athlete.
Yes.
As an athlete,
Yes.
he is. You know, he's going to develop. Now, this is one of the things. All right, let's call this segment "Keep Your Eye on the Prize."
Okay.
In Pug Life, and that's for you fans out there.
Okay.
Right? Look at this kid, Malik Allen. He's a novice. He is showing some athleticism. He's going to be something
I think so.
very good.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, I'm looking forward to the development of Malik Allen. And this guy, Lorenzo, is no slouch by no means.
Right.
He's very good. The one thing that Lorenzo is doing is when he's throwing his jab, his lead jab, he's opening up his legs and he's leaving his rear foot behind. So by the time he throws his left, you know, his foot is behind. He can't get it that far. And Malik Allen is very slick and slipping that. So,
he's susceptible to
right.
Getting hit.
Right. Now, Lorenzo is probably used to luring people into his trap and hitting them with that left hand. So if you come to him, Lorenzo, if you come towards Lorenzo will have no problem throwing that left hand. And Malik threw a bunch of punches just now. I don't think he hit with any of them, but he threw about like 30.
Yeah, he did. He missed a lot there. But big right now by Malik Allen.
Right.
Malik Allen now backpedaling a little bit. Snapping the jab is Lorenzo Madero. Madero catches Malik there with that right. With that left, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
straight
absolutely.
left.
And it's because he's coming forward.
And now to the body.
Right.
And now up top is Madero. A big right by Malik. Catching Madero. And going to the body again is Madero. Madero leaning to that left. And like you said, Dave, getting stuck out there is Madero.
Right, and it's only momentarily, but
yeah, but even in that 1 second,
that's where you're gonna get caught. Good uppercut by Malik. Let's see.
Again, Allen going to the body. Good movement by Malik.
He's an athlete.
Moving around very well. Madero trying to catch him and not being successful.
Malik is very something.
I think Malik has found his rhythm. He's feeling himself. He's doing a great job here in this round.
He's a straight athlete.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's a multiple sport player.
Yeah, basketball, right? Because he moves very well, man.
Basketball, football.
Moves very well.
Anything. He looks really good.
Very limber, very loose here in this round. Last 10 seconds. Nice movement by Malik going to the body. Missing is Madero getting caught with that right. That straight right. Great round. Good fight. And I'll tell you.
Yeah, and I can't talk enough about this fight. This is a good fight. We see a star in the making. There's no question. To me,
Sure, absolutely. Good job.
Right.
Good job.
And I want to say this because by no means is Lorenzo Madero a slouch.
Right.
This guy is a good boxer.
Sure.
Very good boxer, very good skills, understands when he's throwing punches, he's putting his head in different places, understands different types of movement. He's not always going to, he's not a lefty always going to his right, he's going to his left. And he's throwing some good punches. He's a very good puncher. So for him to get beat, which we don't know yet, but by Malik Allen, Malik is making a statement here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, 100%. 100% he's making a statement. All right, nice round of applause for these two athletes here this evening.
All right.
There you go.
There you go. And he beat somebody who's very good. This Madero is a good fighter.
Absolutely.
He's a good fighter. So,
Absolutely. Good job by Malik.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy fight again. And I'm looking forward to seeing Lorenzo Madero fight again. You know, because he has some good. So let's give something to Lorenzo. Let's talk to Lorenzo
Sure,
for
go
one
ahead.
second. So Lorenzo, what we saw over here was that when you jab, your stance opens up. And if somebody's going the other way, as you're jabbing, you can't reach him with the left because you're stuck in this wide open stance. Bring your feet with you. One time in the third round, you came forward with a good combination, and your feet came with you. It was almost like you were running forward a little bit, but the fact that your feet came with you, you were able to reach with all your punches.
Right.
You know, so just take a look at that. That's a little tip from us to you. Hey, take that.
And you know what? You're not the only one that does that. A lot of boxers do that.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them do that. And
Absolutely.
this is why we have this platform here, because sometimes we see something and you'll be able to go back and review what you've done in this game, in this one particular match. You'll be able to critique yourself as well, and you're only going to become a better boxer.
Right. And we should take a look. George, open
No,
up this thing.
it's done.
That's done.
I'm not even going to bother.
All right, forget that. We were trying to take a look. Sorry, we're having a little trouble commenting on your comments.
Yeah.
Because right now
The signal here in this area is really, really tough. But we know we're live, but it's really tough to get out from here.
Yes. So we're having trouble working out different things. So if you're commenting, please comment. Please answer each other. We just can't answer you
Right, we just can't answer you right now. Otherwise, that'll take bandwidth, and it'll just drop the signal. We don't want that. We want you guys to watch and have a good experience watching us here this evening.
So sorry about our lack of commentation and lack of shout-outs, but we appreciate everything you guys do, and, keep doing it. All right, Judge, who we got? Oh, we got the mover over here. I recognize him. That's Christopher Shea from Gleason's Gym. Christopher Shea, and Christopher Shea is a mover. You never know what you're going to get out of Christopher Shea, but you're going to get a lot of movement out of him.
And then you have Musa Cham from Morris Park Boxing Club, and that's going to be out of the Bronx, New York.
Musa Cham, Morris Park, Musa. So Musa's in the blue corner?
Right, he's in the blue corner, and again, these are 132. These are 132 pounds.
Novice, right?
Novice. Tonight's the whole novice card except for the last two. Let me see, the last bout number 11 and 12. They're going to be open, and those are female. All right, so we had 4 females this evening.
Right, well, the females don't have a novice or open. They just have female.
Turn it off.
Huh?
Turn it off. Shut it down. Shut down the feed. All right, Christopher Shea from Gleason's Gym. No, not the phone, just the Facebook. See if that'll go up. All right, then you have Musa Cham from Morris Park, like I said earlier. So we can't comment with you. We apologize for that.
Should I turn on the Wi-Fi?
All right, round number 1.
Wow, and they're starting out with a lot
Wow.
of punches
And the headgear falls
on.
off.
And we've seen that this tournament.
Yeah.
That Sting headgear. They've been having a little trouble with it. Especially with the back.
I think it's the back. Something with the back of the headgear. And I hope Sting is watching this and they can maybe make some adjustments to their headgear. Sting has nice equipment. They have good equipment, but we're not sure why the headgear on it might just be too big. That's what it looks like. It might be maybe a little too big and not enough Velcro is being attached to the back of that. But again, I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, wow. And coming forward right away is for Musa Cham.
Right, and Musa's coming forward like the lion. Musa looks like Mustafa.
Nice movement by Musa getting out of the way of the punches there. Cham answering with a nice uppercut, now getting wrapped up on the ropes.
And Shea is a mover. Oh, look at Shea. And
Shea with a nice uppercut.
Shea knows how to move, and he is moving. And Musa is just grabbing on right now. So let's see what happens. Shea has no. He's not afraid of Musa at all. Musa's throwing all these hard shots, but Musa getting warned for holding right there. Let's see what Chris Shea has.
All right, no knockdown.
And it went from a slugfest into something else, something
grappling.
A little strange right now going on. Musa doesn't seem to know how to handle Shea's movement. Shea is all over the place, switching from lefty to righty. And Musa doesn't have an inside game. His only inside game is to grab.
Hold on, yeah.
Right. He's going to get a warning from the ref again. Look, Musa's holding on way too much.
Wow.
Yeah. And the referee's going to straighten him out.
No, he's going to admonish them for the rough tactics.
I don't think it's rough tactics. I think it's Musa holding on. There we go. And now we're getting a good exchange. That's good on the ref's part. And Musa's starting to let his hands go. And this is what I like.
And holding on again is Musa, as you say that, but then now they break up. And that's why it's important for these refs. Because once they give that direction to him to stop holding on, then Musa started punching. He needed to be warned and admonished. Warned and admonished.
Right, for
holding on
too much.
Right,
and
right.
as soon as he started punching more, it was better for him.
Right.
You know?
And Christopher Shea,
he's a mover. He's a very tricky guy.
he moves well, but then after he put the headgear on, Musa Cham came charging like a bull. A little bit off balance, but good first round. I don't know.
Yeah, I liked it. I'm not even sure who won that.
No, I'm not sure either.
Yeah, I would probably, as a judge, I would probably take away the point from, not take away the point, but give that round to Christopher Shea because of all the holding by Musa. Even though Musa landed some really good shots, you know, I think Shea showed the ring generalship. I don't know, it's tough. It's tough.
That was a tough one, right?
Yeah.
That's a tough round to
and
score.
Musa was aggressive. And here comes Musa again. And now Shea's holding on.
The speed is very quick, but the inside game for Musa, there is none. It's non-existent.
Right. And I like it when Musa lets his hands go, though. He's very exciting to watch when he's letting his hands go. And Shea's got to kind of decide what he wants to do.
But I like what Shea does. When Musa's coming in, he's loading up on that uppercut. He's trying to get a sneaky uppercut.
Right. Here comes Musa again.
And again, wrapped up.
Right.
These two tangle up each other.
Right.
Musa looks a little disappointed.
I don't know why. Right. Shea got one for the holding.
Shea taunting Musa.
Yeah. Oh, he's trying to get him in.
Yeah, he's trying to lure him in.
Right. But what is he going to hit him with? Think the right uppercut?
I don't know, because that's what he's been doing. Musa comes in, he hits him with that uppercut.
I don't know.
It's like a short, sneaky uppercut.
And I tell you what, for somebody with such good footwork, I don't like the way Chris Shea's thrown his jab because he's ended up in a wide stance and not able to move. And when is the referee going to take away a point from Musa for holding? This ridiculous amount of holding. And Shea's doing a lot of taunting, but not too much punching. And here's the holding again by Musa. Where's
Yeah, but the referee's warning Shea.
for what?
I'm not sure.
I don't understand.
I'm not sure because the one hanging on right now is Musa.
And Musa's holding on again.
Lead right.
Right, and here's Musa holding on again. All right, and Shea gets one for putting his head down. All right. All right, I don't like it. I don't like it.
No, it's turning into very
ugly match.
Ugly,
it could
but,
easily
yeah.
be controlled. You
Right.
won Musa for holding, and then you take away a point for
Right.
holding. And that's not to say we're not going against Musa.
No, not at all.
No, but we're going against his holding, which is not boxing. So to improve his boxing, if he gets a point taken away for holding, he will not hold.
Right.
And his boxing will go up. When he got warned sternly in round number, look at that, Mike Vargas saying hello. And when he gets warned sternly in round number 1, he let his hands go. It's
Right.
good for him.
Right.
If you're not boxing, then take away the point.
And we're telling you that, Musa,
Yeah.
just so that when you're out there, because eventually if you keep on with this game of boxing,
right.
You're going to wind up losing a lot of points, and we're trying to help you.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
so this is not being
we're not being against
right.
Musa at all.
At all.
But the
At
holding,
all.
yes, we're against that.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, third and final round.
Right.
Musa with the blue headgear, black clothes. And Christopher Shea with red. Now another pushing. Again, because of the holding, that's what's happening. These guys getting tangled up.
Right. And Christopher Shea, for a guy who moves around that much, he's got to find his distance. With all that ability to move, well, he just keeps coming in and smothering his own self. And look at Musa just holding. When is the point going to get taken?
And again, the warning for Christopher Shea.
How is this even
know.
possible? How is this possible?
I have no idea. We're watching two different fights here.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, and a big right by Musa.
Right.
Catching it, another left, snapping the head and the
Right.
body of
And look-
Christopher Shea.
And look at Shea. Shea's got a good jab. Why is he rushing in to get hit? It's like Shea rushes.
Oh, and a nice
in.
right again by Musa.
Right.
And this might be the determining round and determining of the fight.
Oh, my goodness. When's the point going to get taken away? This is ridiculous.
And again, the taunting on behalf of Christopher
Right.
Shea.
And why isn't he punching instead of taunting?
He doesn't understand. This is not a 10-round fight. This is
Yeah.
a 3-rounder.
And it's
A
only
nice
2-minute round.
Pop shots by Musa right now.
Right.
And I think he's
And
pulling this
is
fight
where
off.
Shea should be punching.
I think he's got it in the
Right.
bag, but let me tell you
Shea's got all
something.
this good foot movement. He should be punching from out there.
There you go. Now Musa letting his hands loose, not getting tangled up. And as I say, now they get tangled up.
Right. And here's Musa grabbing again. And this is ridiculous. All right. And Shea coming in to smother his punches and to get held by Musa.
Nice stiff left by Musa.
And here's Shea rushing in again, getting held and getting his punches smothered. All right. Oh, that was terrible.
Oof.
That
But you
was-
know what,
that
Dave?
was-
I
that
think
was
I saw Musa pulling this one off, man.
I don't know if he's going to get credit for it though with all that holding, because the judges can hold that against you.
Right.
The judges can't hold it against you. So I don't know who won. I would say that Musa definitely landed more punches than Shea. And as far as ring generalship,
It goes to Shea.
but not really, because you're showing that you can move, but you're not showing that you could stay in an area where you can punch and the other person cannot smother your punches.
And you just got to note somebody just passed something to you. I don't know if that's something to do with the.
Not anymore. All right, so one of the judges says you can't hold that against it, but we saw it. Listen.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. He says it's got so one of the judges is saying that it's got to be on the ref to take that point away.
Okay, so it's not the judges. It's all based on the ref.
But you know what? We saw it yesterday.
Yes.
we saw it yesterday. So we thought we saw somebody clearly win a fight, and it didn't happen that way. Okay.
All right, so this is the 5th bout. And it was that last round, Dave.
I would say so.
That was the last round. He had cleaner punching in that last round.
Right.
And when he became a little more aggressive and stayed back a little bit, he did good.
Right.
And he pulls off this fight. So.
Okay. I was looking a little bit more for the point being taken away from Musa because that would have helped him.
Right.
I believe that would help him become a better fighter.
But watching maybe might help him too. Watching here.
Okay, that's
on Pug Life Boxing.
And for Chris Shea, you know, you're on the outside. You got the leg work. Throw your punches from the outside. When you got inside, you kept getting held and getting your punches smothered, and you just kept going inside. Like, why not stay on the outside and work from out there? If that's what you're good at. If you're good at all that movement and all that taunting and everything doesn't help you because you're not landing punches.
Okay.
You know, I mean, the taunting is okay if you get the guy in,
and then you capitalize on that.
You lure him into your.
But
trap.
he didn't capitalize on that.
You taunted and didn't hit the guy.
Right.
You know, like so that's.
Right.
That's not going to help you again.
All right. So again, we're asking you to share the link as the fighters step in. Share this link so people can see it. And
sharing means what?
Caring.
Caring.
And I think we're up. I think our feed is getting a little bit better now. Things are straightening out. So it'll work out for us. So I think we can get back on and start commenting with some of our some of our fans.
We got some feedback.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Let's give them some.
I'd love to say hello to someone because I like these guys. Our fans, that is.
All right. All right, so we're at still 132. And in the red corner, we have Boberson, Cassius. And in the blue corner, we have Corey Jameson.
Let me put out some shout-outs. Wavy Gravy and William Leonard. Ryan Gamachi. Anderson Gonzalez. Milton Jose. Kevin Miranda and Randy Perez. How you doing? So who we got in the red and who we got in the blue?
All right, so we got Boberson Cassius from New York City Cops and Kids at 132. And then we got Corey.
That's a cool name, Boberson.
Yeah. And then we have Corey Jameson in the blue.
The Academy of Boxing. And Jameson is a mover already. Look at him move his feet. This Jameson is an energetic kind of guy, man. He's all over the place. Moving his feet, moving his hands. And Boberson is no joke either. Boberson is throwing a lot of punches. And he's got that energy going out. What do you think? They're in great shape or just a little nervous energy, George?
I think it's nervous energy.
Okay. Because they're fluttering, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Boberson is doing his Boberson Bob.
That's right.
Bobbing his head from one side to the other. A couple of slips right there. And Corey Jameson is all over. Showing good lefts, good right, good foot movement. So I was just about to say, Corey Jameson, I want to see what kind of punching he does as a backup puncher. He's doing a half step back. He's going to try to get Bobson in the trap, and he tried to hit him with a hard right uppercut just a couple of
nice 1-2 there by Corey Jameson. Using the jab there.
Right. Not hitting with too many jabs, though. Bobson's doing the Bobson bob on him. The Bobson head bob.
Again, this is 132 pounds.
Bobson.
Using the jab is Corey Jameson. He's using it, Dave.
Yeah, he is.
There again with the jab.
And he's starting to.
Another jab. There goes the jab again.
Right.
Another jab.
And the Bobson bob needs punches with that bob. Okay.
So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Corey Jameson so far.
Right. I like the aggression from Bobson.
Right.
But it's not that effective aggression because he's coming forward, but he's not landing too many punches.
Right.
And if he's slipping punches, which he sometimes is doing, he's slipping, I would say, a good more than half of the punches. But he's not making him pay for that miss, making Corey Jameson. So Jameson looks good. He's out of a boxing academy, out of the Academy of Boxing.
Where's that? Do you know?
I believe there's only one, and Corey Jameson's a part of it. I don't know. Does anybody out there know where that is?
Let's see if some of the fans know where that's at.
Does anybody know where that is? Ryan Gamache. All right. You know what? Wide stance, his hands down. I don't know. Both on the front foot. Ryan Gamache says even fight. And are we talking about this fight? I hope I'm on the right fight. Okay.
All right, here we go. Round number 2. 132-pound novice. And they want to wipe down the corner.
Right. Okay.
Make sure these athletes don't get hurt. All right. Starting the first round here. Holding on is Bobson. He snaps that jab. Catching Cassius.
All right. So Ryan Gamache says they're both on their front foot, and I'm going to agree with him on that.
Getting a warning is Corey Jameson.
Right.
Using that jab, snapping it out there.
Good
and
hook.
Again,
good hook.
Good hook to the head.
And Bobson, again, Bobson did the same thing that is one of my pet peeves. He didn't do it that time. He stepped out with the jab and let his feet just get wide and then just stuck. See, Bobson makes that head movement. He made him miss a couple times, but there's nothing behind it. Good head movement by Corey. So as far as distance negotiation, Corey Jameson rather, is controlling this. He's on the outside. He's very comfortable. And Bobson, with the way he's fighting, he's got that kind of Joe Frazier, Mike Tyson kind of going forward.
Are you talking about Bobson?
Yeah, and he's not, and he's leaving his foot out there. If you take a look.
Yep, he did it right there.
Yeah, when he comes forward punching, his right foot is left behind. So you get stuck.
A little bit low blow there at the end.
Right. So that's all right. So that's a novice fight. It's good. It's fan friendly. There's a lot of punches being landed. There's a lot of punches being thrown. Okay, and Jameson is going to be an interesting fighter. He's a novice fighter. He has a good stance. He has good footwork. He is on his front foot, and so one of our fans pointed that out. Ryan Gamache, yeah, he is on his front foot. You know, but he's still controlling the distance. I like to see him a little bit more on his back foot, so you can set traps. I like trap fighting. Those people who know how to fight on their back foot,
right?
Step back, give a little space, catch him coming in, catch him leaning, and Bobson is leaning a lot. And not only is Bobson leaning forward, but his right foot is all the way behind him as he's leaning, so he's stuck. He's stuck. He has to move both feet to get inside and do some damage.
I want to remind people that April 19th is the Ringmasters Tournament in Madison Square Garden. We invite you to come down.
Yeah.
Tickets start at $25. You're going to see some of those boxers that move on from this tournament there that evening.
All right. Oh, wow. Well, Corey Jameson's holding on over there.
Directing the traffic there is the referee.
Directing it well. If there's anybody out there in USA Boxing, give us a list of the refs' names. You never do it. You always promise to, but you never do it.
Right, we don't know his name, so we apologize.
And they're doing a great job.
Nice right hand by Corey Jameson. Jameson missing that time.
All right, but Jameson's controlling this with, he's varying. He's throwing a hook instead of a jab sometimes, so he's varying that left hand. I like to see the variation, and he's varying the speed of that left hand, which is good. Sometimes he touches with the jab just like that, and sometimes he snaps it. Good right hand by Robinson. Jameson is putting on a little bit of a boxing lesson right now. Robinson is coming forward, but he's leaning forward. He's losing his stance.
Nice right by Jameson.
Right.
Robinson with the Bobson bop.
And I'm going to go
but
back.
Not throwing any punches.
Right. If you're going to do the Bobson bop, you have to throw some punches with it. And I'm going to take a line from Patrick Day where I said when people lose their stance, it's the integrity of his stance.
Right.
What's happening is Bobson is losing the integrity of his stance. So.
A lot of activity from Bobson, but not a lot of connecting. Except for there at the at the last minute, last second of last punch.
He got the last punch of the fight in, and it was a good one. Okay, so let's talk about stance integrity, George.
Sure.
Let's talk about that. So on the inside, Bobson is doing all this work to get inside, but one, he's leaving his right foot back, and then two, when he gets inside, he kind of squares up.
And you've heard us say this on the show before.
Yeah, plenty of times.
Plenty of times. And you think some of these boxers would probably watch this and then say, you know what? Yeah, let me kind of look at what I'm doing and correct it before I go in and fight.
So we like that Bobson bop. That was good.
The head movement,
You got to punch with it, and you got to keep your stance the same.
Stance integrity.
Right. You got to have that integrity of stance.
Right.
And Jameson, for his point, when he was fighting on the inside, he kept his stance, and he threw punches on the inside with stance integrity, and that helped him. But if you go to the Academy of Boxing, I guess they teach it over there.
All right, so we can comment now with the folks here.
Okay.
Because now we got a pretty decent signal. We fixed that.
Oh, that's good. Owen Ortez says he loves me, Dave. I appreciate it, Owen, but I am married. All right.
We love you too, buddy.
All right. Ronald McCall, the professor's on. He says Blue appears to be more polished, but not taking advantage of the mistakes Red is making every time he throws right hands. Ryan Gamachi says we're good commentators.
Let's see.
Thank you, Ryan. We appreciate your input.
Let's see what they. Split decision.
Split. Wow.
Your winner, boxing out of the blue corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Out of the ring.
Okay.
All right. Good job.
All right. And then who was yelling? What was she yelling? What's so yelling?
Somebody was stepping in the ring.
Right.
One of the coaches was stepping in the ring.
And said, get out of that ring. Get out of that ring. Don't you dare.
And you don't want to mess with Sonia Lamanakis.
No, Sonia will knock you out. What do we got?
Let's see, we got to get a guest over here to sit down with us.
Okay. Pull him, George.
Yeah, I'm going to pull him over here in a second.
All right. So as we go on, let me call out some shout outs. Somebody's saying fire. Anderson Gonzalez, Kevin Miranda is saying on fire. A lot of fires. Michael Pena. All right. And then Brandy Perez says something about kick Kevin. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Randy Perez says go Jose. All right, so the next fight is going to be Jose. And I'm going to say Koisku, or Coco. Something like that. Jose Cusco. I'll let the announcer say it. And then from the other corner, it's going to be Robin Ellis from Slick Sluggers. Where's Slick Sluggers Boxing Club? That's a cool name, Slick Sluggers. I like that. Who's a Slick Slugger?
That is a cool name.
Is anybody out there that knows where Slick Sluggers are? Ken Robles is coming on. All right.
What's good, people? All
right, so we, hey, Dave? Hold on 1 second. All right, joining us right now, we have Sola.
Yes, indeed.
All right, and Sola is a music producer. He's a music producer. And you tell us a little bit about some of the people that you produce?
Well, I produce some of the top artists in R&B, jazz, and hip-hop. And I'm most notably known for working on the franchise of Jazzmatazz, Gangstar, and 7 Grand. Our flagship projects are the Jazzmatazz series, Jazzmatazz Volume 4, which featured 4 Grammy Award-winning artists. And it's a mashup of jazz, fusion, and hip-hop, and R&B, and just, you know, major groundbreaking material.
And you have your son fighting here this evening, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And is he fighting right now?
No, not right now.
Number 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go up to the action right now.
And this is Jose Coscu in the red corner. He's coming forward right now.
And Robin Ellis.
And these guys are letting their hands go.
Fan-friendly
is the operative word.
These are 132-pound also novice. And snapping that jab is Jose Coscu, right? Is that how you say it?
I'm going to go
Coscu.
Coscu.
And Robin Ellis from Slick Sluggers.
Slick Sluggers.
Sluggers.
Where is that? Somebody let us know where Slick Sluggers is. Even if you Google it, we'll take any answer.
It's good action. Definitely good action.
Absolutely. This guy Robin from Slick Sluggers looks like a real good boxer. And he's keeping his stance. This is stance integrity that I'm talking about.
Jose Coscu from New York City Cops and Kids.
He's coming in.
Moving forward.
Right. Okay.
Just reaching with that jab and missing, but then catching him right there.
And as you say that, his coach said don't reach.
Lead off Friday now, an uppercut by Jose.
Wow, and he's letting it go. He's really letting his punches go.
Straight jab, getting caught now by Robin Ellis coming in. Nice uppercut by Robin Ellis.
Robin Ellis is flashy.
Straight jab, straight into the face of Jose Coscu. Coscu trying to answer back, now connects with that right, but again, Ellis.
These two are exchanging.
It's heavy duty.
These guys are going.
Good action by these two here at the 132-pound weight.
Wow, and this is good.
Yeah, can't beat it.
This is good fighting.
All right. So.
All right.
So
who are these artists? That are you not allowed to say their names?
Oh, yeah. I've worked with everybody from Common to Angie Stone to Sade, Gym Class Heroes, Cypress Hill.
Sade?
Sade, yes.
I love Sade.
Bob Marley.
Who doesn't?
Damian Marley. I actually introduced Damian Marley to the American hip-hop scene.
Like,
wow.
Out of the reggae scene, but more into the hip-hop scene. So we were the first to feature him on a hip-hop record, which was Jazzmatazz Volume 4, which was with him and my brother, R.I.P. Guru of Gangstar.
Awesome. That is
That is awesome. But more importantly, his son is fighting tonight.
Yes.
His
Nice.
son, that's why he's here in
Yes.
Yonkers,
Okay.
New York.
What weight is he?
132.
132.
Open.
Open?
Let me tell you something. That
Oh, we have some open fights.
Yeah.
He's fighting last, number 13.
Oh, wow.
there he is.
Oh, he's in juvenile, right?
Yeah, he's 15.
15. Okay, I got
Uh-huh.
it. I got it. Okay, gotcha.
All right, so we're back up here, up
All
on
right.
top now.
So this is good. Now this guy, right here, which is
Jose Cusco in the red.
right, and Robin Ellis.
Ellis.
is
Cusco
that's
coming with a
action.
barrage of
That's
punches.
action.
right,
Now losing his footwork, but Ellis capitalizing a little bit on that.
and Ellis seems to be the more schooled fighter, and definitely like a classic boxer puncher. But can he hold back Jose Cusco, who's a strong, in-your-face pressure fighter, who's coming in there with hard punches? This is classic boxing.
This is what it's all about. New York boxing, man. Amateur.
Oh,
Top level.
absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
right. And we're featuring him here on Pug Life Boxing.
Yeah, man.
We're giving them that platform for these young fighters to be seen. As
That's
you know,
right.
last year we had 5 of these boxers get picked up by the pros. By Eddie Hearns picked up 3 of the 5,
Wow.
and he saw it here on Pug Life Boxing. That's what made him pick him up.
That's big.
Going to the body is Cusco.
Cusco's starting to figure this puzzle out. He seems to be coming forward a lot better than he did last round. He's not getting caught as he's coming in. You see him move his head a little bit to the side as he's coming in. He's got a plan. He's starting to adjust.
Push him. Action, push him. Let him go back. Push him.
And Robin Ellis is a sharp fighter. He's got an educated left hand. Whether he throws it as a hook or a jab, he knows what he wants to. You saw him come under and over with that?
Blisterman action.
Yes, absolutely. That's an educated left hand for you. He knows where to put it and what angle to put it so that it hits. And again, that little 3-punch combination wasn't to hurt. That was just almost like a feint of a whole combination.
Good
hook.
hook.
Good hook by Cusco coming in.
And Cusco's got to let his hands go.
Good jab.
Yep.
Jab's getting in. Into the
Right
body.
down the middle, yeah.
Yep. Follow with the hook again.
So,
And right after the bell.
Wow.
Ellis getting a little punch in there right after the bell, getting some warning,
Yeah.
getting a warning.
They were like walking away and he came back, right?
Boy. It's getting hot.
Yeah, the ref was like on his way to the corner,
Yeah.
right? Cusco's on his way to the corner, and so was Ellis. But then
right.
Ellis just stopped everything, turned over, and then punched him in the face.
Yeah, that's kind of nasty.
Yeah.
All right, so Sola, thank you for joining us here in the booth today,
Thank you for-
man.
thank
We're
you for having
ringside.
us.
No, you're not going nowhere. We're just saying
okay.
thank you.
Oh,
Just-
you.
We're
we're
saying
hanging out.
thank you.
Listen, man.
We're gracious like that.
We love New York boxing, man. Even if my son wasn't in it, I still love it. It's a great scene.
All right, and
So you're not in it just because your son is in it?
No, I boxed in the Golden Gloves when I was a teenager. So
That's
I
what
just,
I'm talking about.
I love
You see that?
boxing,
He
man.
loves boxing.
that's right.
Yeah.
Who
Right.
doesn't? I
Yeah.
love boxing.
Right. If you're on here, you should love boxing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
really.
Absolutely.
Now, one thing, how can people follow you out there that want to follow you?
You can hit me on Facebook. Solar Official is the handle. And Instagram, the same thing, Solar Official. Twitter, the same thing. I got a new book out right now, Plug Moment of Truth,
All right.
on Amazon.
All right, so you're hitting from all corners.
Don't go to Solar Systems because then people will be calling you trying to put stuff on your house, these panels. Right.
All right, going back to the action. Cusco now trying to go to the body,
Right.
and Ellis answering.
And let's see. Cusco made an adjustment from round 1
Good
to
counter.
2,
Good counter.
and now he's got to throw more punches. Cusco's making an adjustment. You see where he's putting his head onto the side?
He's
not getting
landing
hit.
that hook and that straight right at will.
Wait for him.
There's a jab again. Double jab again.
And Ellis is a good boxer, but you don't see Ellis's jab have that much of an effect anymore because Cusco is closing that distance. I like to see Ellis adjust his jab a little bit more.
The hook and the jab, that combination is working for Cusco.
I tell you, Ellis has good movement around the ring, though. That I got to give him.
Absolutely. But he's
Right to the body.
He's got to adjust. He's not scoring as much anymore. Ellis isn't.
2-piece, 3-piece. Oh,
Give it
big
that right. Yeah, big right by Cusco. Ellis still
and the
taking
hook.
it and staying in there.
He's a tough kid. He's a tough kid, man. He's got a heart. He's got a chin, too.
Big right again by Cusco.
Right, and Ellis has to make the adjustment. Cusco's been making an adjustment from round 1 to 2 to 3. And Ellis
Ellis with that slapping left, but
Yeah, he's not making the adjustment. He dominated round 1, but Cusco is starting to come back. And I'd like to see Cusco come forward because he does his more effective work when he's coming forward. Cusco's corners imploring him to work.
Oh, this is tough boxing. This is what it's all about. Gritty.
Absolutely.
yeah, but I think the reason why Cusco is finding and capitalizing more on Ellis is Ellis is very busy around the ring, running around. He's getting tired, man. That's what it is. He's getting caught out there.
Another low, another late hit.
All right.
Wow.
You're not sure about that?
So how do you say, who do you think won?
I would give it to Cusco. He was more effective. The hook and the jab was there. His body shots was clean. Ellis seemed to be fighting off his back foot a lot.
All right. I actually gave it to Ellis because I thought he won rounds 1 and 2. I thought he lost round 3. And I do give Cusco credit for coming back in round 2, but he wasn't busy enough with his hands. Now, let's talk. Some of the judges seem to, like with the split decision,
Right.
give credit just for coming forward and being
Right.
aggressive.
Being aggressive.
Well, you know, and that's old school stuff. And they say
I like it though.
it doesn't.
I think that should.
It
I
doesn't
think that
count,
should count.
but to me, it does count.
It should count. It should count.
All right. I don't know. Okay, I thought she was going to announce the winner, but
She's announcing some sort of .org.
right.
Do you hear what .org it was?
No, don't know.
City document.
City Limits. I think it was City Limits. Is that what
Oh,
one of the sponsors from the show?
Right, the media sponsor, right?
Media sponsor. Right. I think one of the sponsors.
Okay. All right, good fight, good fight. I could see this easily going to a split decision.
All right, I had Cusco winning,
Yeah, I had Cusco winning also.
and I got him the second and third round.
He had to clean the shots.
I gave Ellis the first 2.
All right, let's see what Sonya comes back with.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah, he earned
Okay,
it.
you guys got it.
It's good work. It's good work by Cusco.
Right.
Kept that jab working. You know, he stayed busy. No, but Ellis was no pushover. He came to fight.
Absolutely,
Not
absolutely.
only he's not a pushover, but he's a good boxer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You saw the way he held his stance and held his composure.
That's the tough thing about these amateur contests because a lot of times it's like they both should win.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they're both winners in
That's right.
in the boxing world.
That's right.
Right.
And in life, they're
Yes,
winners. They're here
absolutely.
working at their dreams and staying out of the streets, and it's all positive.
Let's talk about now. You're in the music industry, right?
Yeah.
How did boxing and the regimen of boxing help you out in your life?
In the hip hop game, do you
Yes.
have to
Yes.
ask that question?
Oh, all right. So the hip hop world is tough like that.
Yeah, I think all the fans out there pretty much know hip hop is a tough game.
All right. So you hip hoppers out there,
Yeah, man.
right? Stay off the weed. Come to a gym,
That's right. Clean up.
right? And come on in.
That's
right.
right.
And participate in, you know what? Support us.
That's right.
Pug Life Boxing. Reason why we're here is for these kids to get them off the street and also develop discipline. And that's what I think Dave was alluding to. The discipline in boxing helps you out in other areas of your life.
Yeah, not only music, but I think in any avocation, you're learning to hone your skills, to be focused, to work at something that you really love and dream. And even if it's not for a professional, you're keeping your body in shape, you're keeping your mind in shape, and it's going to help you. Anytime
Absolutely.
you're healthy and in good condition, it's going to help you, no matter
That's
what you
right. That's right. And we have to say that.
Yeah,
We have to
absolutely.
say
And
that.
are you from the New York City area?
do.
or-
Yeah, born and raised in Brooklyn.
Okay, so you're here, but you currently reside in New
What
York.
part of Brooklyn?
Originally from Bushwick and Bed-Stuy.
This guy, he's Brooklyn right here. Brooklyn in the house.
Because I work in Brooklyn for years.
Uh-huh.
So if you would have said Brooklyn Heights or something, I would have just like,
listen,
I would have gave you
There's,
the exit
there's no
pass.
part of Brooklyn that I don't think I've been in at one point or another. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
very good. Very
And
good.
BX
That's
in the
fair.
house. Two
Bronx.
Brooklynites and the BX
Well, let
in
me
the
say
house.
this. I done stomped all over New York. So there ain't no part of New York I ain't been in, hung in, and did shows in, and just had fun in. You know what I mean? I'm
Never
a New
been to
Yorker.
Riverdale.
Of course, the Bronx. Of course.
There you go.
They don't
Oh,
consider
okay.
themselves the Bronx.
No, they don't. They don't.
that was
They
a
really
test.
don't.
That was a
I
little bit
consider
of
it
a
the Bronx.
test. I know, I do too. Because I'm not from there. Had a girlfriend who lived in Riverdale. We
All right,
never
so
say the Bronx.
they're announcing somebody I think got a bye, right? Is that what it is? I'm not sure. Is that a bye? Did he get a bye? Or?
I don't know.
We were busy talking about the boroughs. We
Who
lost
was
him.
he supposed to fight? Pete Ramos. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, Pete Ramos. So Pete Ramos is out of the tournament. He wrenched his back. He's out of the tournament.
Okay.
So
Okay.
look like, and this is the guy who fights like Triple G. We saw him the first night.
Yes.
He's the guy who fights like Triple G. This guy can fight.
Yes, he can.
So, all right, Pete Ramos, get better. We know you're out there.
That's right.
Feel better, buddy.
Right.
That's right.
Just wipe those tears off your pillow. Well, they're okay on your pillow. Just wipe
All
them
right.
out of your
April
eyes.
9th. We gotta do this. April 19th.
19.
Madison Square Garden. Tickets start at what? $25 bucks. $25
for the Garden.
$25 at the
that's-
Mecca of boxing. Is that a deal or what?
And to see this level of fighting, this kind of energy, it's a steal.
Yeah, $25 bucks.
Yeah, come on out.
That's right.
And support these kids.
And the cream of the crop are going to be there. You know, the cream of the crop always rises to the top.
right.
You're going to
That's
see them at the Garden. So you're not going to see any, Fugazi fighters. And I'm not to say that they're Fugazi, but you're going to see the best of these amateurs
That's right.
there that
New York.
evening.
That's right.
In New York. That's
Right.
right. And you know what? Just on that note also, with Pug Life Boxing, the fact that we have this platform, Sola, is good because a lot of the kids go back, and a lot of these young men and women, I say kids, but young men and women, they go back, they watch it, they critique themselves,
That's right.
and they level up.
That's
so you're going to
right.
see a lot
Can you
of
imagine had that
great boxing
when you were
coming out.
boxing? How much would it have helped you?
Oh, it would have been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Would've been phenomenal.
I'm glad that we weren't there for you because we would have lost you in the hip hop game. He would have been a boxer.
Yeah, I defected.
You know, yeah. So that's good. We needed him to be not as good of a boxer as he could have been.
Yeah,
Right.
the music world had put their dibs on me. You know what I mean?
That's it. That's it. Thank goodness Pug Life wasn't there for you. But we're here for your son.
That's right.
All right, another bye?
So what fight are we at now?
What's happening?
Is that
That's
Terrace?
Wyatt Malcolm, right?
No. Yeah, oh yeah.
That
Wyatt Malcolm. Another bye, okay.
I don't even know what she's saying.
I'm not sure.
I'll tell you what, I can never understand Sonya when she's on that mic. I would never tell her that because
She would kick your butt, man.
She would kick my
She
butt.
would kick your Sure. All right, so Sola's going to find out for us what's going on with the and in the meantime, we're going to talk a little bit about April 19th. You got it. Listen, tickets $25 bucks. Also, you know what? Can we do a commercial? We'll do a commercial break. Let's do a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Yo, what up? Come on, bro.
When things go wrong, you better call Norm.
All right, how are you? She told me all the problems.
I need help, man.
That's what I do.
You got gloves?
Oh, I got gloves.
Well, let's go.
That's another fight for you in court.
Thank you. I got you. You're the best.
Hey, when things went wrong,
Gotta call Norm.
thank you, brother.
All right, you heard me say it before. When things go wrong, you better call Norm.
If you're
right.
caught in a storm, you better call it Norm.
Yeah, that's 646-600 Norm. So this is the man right here. You want to, and you know what? What do you say about if you're going to throw in a towel, this is the towel that you want to throw in, right?
That's what you want to do.
When your fights are not in the ring, but out of the ring in the courtroom.
Right. Yeah, that's what you want to do.
You might want to call Norm.
But that's the man. That's one of our sponsors here. And we
Right.
thank you.
And if you know anybody with a business or wants to throw out some money too, we can use it
Yes.
to upgrade our equipment.
And to travel and to
Right.
put these shows on. It
Right.
does cost money. It comes out of our pockets, you
Yes.
know?
So we're not begging.
Help a brother
But-
out.
Yeah,
some
help. Yeah,
brothers.
exactly. Help a brother out. Come on.
Hey.
But hook us up a little, all right?
There you go.
Throw a little bit of that our way, all right?
That's
if you
right.
got it like that.
It's for a good cause, man. We're helping these babies out here, helping these young people. It's a good look.
Right, that's right. All right, so a little bit more about you, Sola, because, let me see what else. Okay, so you said about Facebook. You're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
All right.
And the brands. I mean, when you search the brand, Jazzmatazz, or the
Jazzmatazz.
classic hip hop
That's-
group,
that's-
Gangstar.
I like that. Jazzmatazz.
I like that.
It's
Jazzmatazz.
a classic series, man. It's nothing like it. I mean, we took it all over the world. 3 sold-out world tours with the last album.
Awesome.
It's just it's the epitome of creative hip hop, where we've taken all different elements of music and fused it into one brand. And
I'm excited just hearing about it.
Yeah, it
Because
sounds
that's what it should be. That's what this world is coming to.
yeah,
know,
music is evolving so quick on the new
Right.
platforms that you can listen to everything, you know, and
Yeah.
you can enjoy everything. So in that sense, we were ahead of the time.
All right, so let's go up to the ring. And now, did you find anything out? Is this Kevin DeRoches?
This is bout number 9.
Number 9, okay.
Okay.
Kevin DeRoches in Westbury Boxing Club in the red. Then you have Wyatt Malcolm.
In the blue.
According to Sonia.
Yeah.
Put a disclaimer there.
Well, Wyatt Malcolm is from Mendez. And
Good luck.
Right, and these are 165 pounds, so we move up in weight.
Right. And I recognize Wyatt Malcolm. He's got that heavy-handed right hand, and he throws a hard 1-2 coming forward. All right.
Again, top-notch action. Right off the top, these guys are right at it.
Right. And what was I saying about a wide stance? Wyatt Malcolm has a wide stance, and he tries to plant his punches hard.
Good left hook.
And Kevin DeRoches from, what is that, Westbury?
Westbury Boxing Club.
Is no joke himself.
Missing Wiley there, but then catches him with that jab.
Wyatt Malcolm likes to switch a little bit from righty to lefty. People do it for different reasons, but Wyatt looks like he's got a hard right hand. He wants to get it into play sometimes.
Nice right there. Nice little hook by the Roches. Nice two-piece there by Wyatt Malcolm.
You see what I'm saying about that right hand? Wyatt Malcolm switched his stance and threw a right hook. He's like a little right hand happy. He wants to put it in front sometimes.
Yeah. Great.
Kevin DeRoches has a good jab. Kevin DeRoches is hanging in there.
And holding on is Wyatt Malcolm. Kevin DeRoches capitalizing to the body.
They're both holding.
And now they're both holding, that's right. Going for a break is the referee.
Right.
I agree that DeRoches needs to use that jab. It's working. There's the hook. Now he's putting the hook with it.
And moving in is Wyatt Malcolm.
Right.
He's smothering his punches a little bit, though.
Yep.
He set distance a
Yeah.
little bit better.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, last night on last night's show, the New York City team against the Island team.
Right.
And we were talking about the inside game and
of Ireland and the total lack of it.
The lack of it. And one of the commenters, I forgot to tell you, I was reading through the comments. They said we don't need it because that's how they're winning. I said, you know what? To be a complete boxer, you need all those aspects of boxing. You need the inside and the outside games.
Right. But I think those guys are more training for the Olympics. You know, so in the Olympics, you're not really going to bring that inside game in.
That's right.
You're going to be pot shot and you want clean shots.
Yeah.
You know, they want to accentuate their shots, you know.
But eventually, if you go to the Olympics, it's because you're looking to go pro, or you're you know, a lot of them would like to go pro.
Yeah.
9 out of 10, they want to go pro. So you need that inside game. Wouldn't you agree?
No, not if you're going straight for the Olympics. Not if you're going straight for.
But if you look beyond the Olympics, then wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, but if you're really concentrating on Olympics, and there was an Olympian fighting last night.
Right.
Like
from Ireland.
Yeah, that's your bread and butter. Yeah. That's why look at American fighters. We do horrible in the Olympics. We got good pros.
No, we got a lot of Fugazi judging going on as well. All right, big fight here right now.
Yeah,
up on top, Wyatt Malcolm in the blue against Kevin DeRoches, 165 pounds and
blistering action.
Absolutely.
Kevin DeRoches is holding.
Oh,
good hook by Wyatt.
Good action here in this fight.
And they both don't know how to fight on the inside at all.
Well, Wyatt Malcolm getting a little short body shots in there.
This is the first time I see Wyatt Malcolm get backed up.
The left hand finding a home for Malcolm. As when DeRoches comes in, Malcolm's finding a home for that straight left.
Oh,
and a big right
by DeRoches. Right?
By DeRoches.
Yeah. And what is? I don't know what Malcolm is doing in there.
I think DeRoches is so far he's winning on my cards.
I think so. I gave round 1 to Wyatt, but this round I'm giving to DeRoches so far.
That's true.
Good jab from DeRoches.
Good jab. Another one.
DeRoches trying to go. Good movement by Wyatt, but no answer back when he made.
No, he's not countering at all.
Yeah.
Good right. Inside right.
Slip.
Nice body shot. Body shots by the Roches.
He's a busier fighter for sure.
Yeah, in this round, yes.
Nice little uppercut, sneaky uppercut by the Roches. I don't know if they caught him flush, but
Right. I got it 1-1. I don't know about you. You have it. You have it.
Yeah, but it was close. I had the first round very close, so it could go either way. But I had the Roche for the second round, definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
all right. So now your son is going to be the you said the last.
Closing the show.
He's closing the show. Okay, good.
It was
good.
Just a rematch against Zach Zagarino.
How did he do on the first?
He beat him. He beat him the first one.
And his son's name. And you know what? You know what's funny?
Wait, I'm looking at the name, and
that's his son.
The Magnificent
Moshe. That's his name. So when he came up to me, he was asking me, "Oh, where you guys streaming this?" And
That's
I said,
his real
"Okay."
name?
Yes.
I said, "Are you in the fight?" And he goes, "Yes." And I said, "Well, what's your name so we can talk a little bit about you?" And he goes, "Magnificent." I said, "Get out of here, man! Come on, man!" But you know what? I said, "Yo, that's a great name." He said, "Oh, that's my name." And I said, "Really?" I said, "I love it." So I come over. He says, "My parents over there." He says, "That's Sola." And I said, "Oh my God, they got the coolest name, and his wife's name is Asia." Right? Yeah. So I'm like, "Man, they got the cool family, man."
So if I said his name is Magnificent, I'd be being redundant?
No, not really.
Okay, let's see what we got.
They're
both letting it go.
Yeah.
Good action. Just landed a good left hook in that exchange.
Really good action.
And now, this is what I like. They're staying in the pocket, but they're not smothering each other.
No,
so they're
shots
not
clean.
themselves.
The Roche is landing clean shots.
Right. And why came in on that one? I'm surprised at him because he's a straight punching, hard 1-2 type of guy, and he should be looking for that from the outside. And
sweeping left by the Roches.
Right. And White's stance
left to the chest.
It's lost out there on the outside. Pretty interesting. Right,
now White gets two-piece in.
All right. I'm going to point something out. When you see Wyatt's stance, right, watch how it changes when he backs up. When he backs up, he actually switch stances.
This is a closer round. This is a harder round to judge.
Not sure what they're trying to do. It looks like
a little wrestling action there.
Yeah, this one is no money. Not as crisp as the second round.
Okay. And if you look at Wyatt, I'm gonna just point something out that I see. If you look at Wyatt when he backs up and starts moving side to side, his whole stance changes, and he's basically not ready to punch at all.
Yeah, he's awkward, a little bit awkward in his stance.
Right. But when he's coming forward, he's ready to.
So again, that's what we were talking about, stance integrity. He's losing that during the exchange.
Right. And definitely on the inside, they both lose it. They both have zero stance integrity on the inside. Zero. So they're not really.
This is the round. Somebody's got to really step up to win this. And so far, I can't call this one. This one's too close to call.
Right. This one's evenly matched. This last round, I mean, is very close.
Yeah, I can't call.
More wrestling there than anything.
Yeah.
All right, there goes the bell. I think we're going to need a fourth round.
Wow.
And gentlemen, this is going to be my
another 30 seconds.
Yes.
Give him another 30 seconds.
My son's
Yes.
getting ready to fight, and I got to get over there and
absolutely.
help him out a little bit.
Now,
So
do you coach him as well?
No, not really. I just make sure that he does what he has to do in his
All right.
training.
Who's coaching him?
He has Sal and Zip. He fights out of here, the PAL. So
Awesome.
up to the coaches,
Sal
Sal, Zip,
and
Doug,
Zip?
Josh. Yeah.
Is that his real name, like Magnificent, or is it like Magnificent and Zip?
I'm not even remembering all their names.
Right.
I go by Coach Zip, Coach Josh.
There you go.
Coach Sal.
There you go.
Cool.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us,
you.
man.
Right.
My man, thank you again.
Yes.
And remember, look him up right. I don't want these people getting
Solar Official on Facebook.
Right. Not
Right
Solar
there, look at the camera
panels,
right there.
Solar Official.
Not electricity.
Solar Official.
Not panels.
Right.
Solar Official.
That's
All
right. Book
All
is
right.
out now. Moment of Truth. Get it. It's a great book.
Okay.
Well, thanks
Thank
again
you.
for joining
Thank
us,
you,
Solar.
You're
We
welcome.
appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you, fellas.
All right,
Keep
take
up the
care.
good work.
Thank
Shout
you.
us out.
Thanks for having me. I'm definitely going to push you guys out last year on my social media.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
All right, so we're going back up top now to see who the winner of this bout is.
And I'll tell you what, I think Kevin DeRoches pulled it out at the last minute. You know, I really do.
Okay, yeah, I kind of see it. I can see it.
Oh, Dave Fleming's up here. How you doing, Dave?
Dave Fleming from Long Island. You've seen him here on Pug Life
Right. Oh,
Boxing as
Ryan
well.
Gamach says White has been working on the southpaw a lot lately. It's great movement. Still not sure what to do with it all the time. Absolutely.
All right, here we go.
He's in the red. That's DeRoches.
Unanimous.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh. Wow. All right, I think.
Okay, I'm all right because the third round was a toss-up. I gave him 1-1.
Right.
That's a fine decision.
Okay. Okay. But I don't know if it was unanimous though. I don't know about the unanimous
No,
part.
I think they, well, unanimous, and that's how they sort of fight. You know, not that it wasn't a close fight.
Right.
You know, could it be controversial? I mean, it could be controversial. You know, that's the way it goes. All right, the venerable Frank Martinez is getting in the ring.
Frank. All right, so April 19th, and I keep saying it over. I'm sorry. I know I'm being redundant, but I have to be because we're trying to sell out the Garden.
Go to MSG.com or wherever you got to go.
Ticketmaster.
Yeah, just get these tickets, get in the stands, show some support. We're trying to revitalize boxing, especially the amateur boxing circuit in New York. You know,
yeah.
We don't. I mean, the Olympics. It's a very exciting year because this is an Olympic qualifying year.
Right.
But in New York City, we have very few. No, that's not true. We had Saddam Ali come, and he was an Olympic. He made the Olympics.
Right.
Out of Brooklyn.
Right.
Then we had Marcus Brown.
Right.
Out of Staten Island.
Which now you know he's a
world champion.
World champ.
And Saddam Ali is a former world champion.
Former world
still
champ.
in the game.
That's right.
He just beat Herrera. And then we had Richardson Hitchens.
That's right.
Represent Haiti in the Olympics.
That's right.
But still an Olympian coming out of the New York game.
That's correct.
So we might have some Olympians coming.
And from the BK. These guys are coming from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Well, actually.
Well, yeah, no, but
Marcus Brown.
Right.
Saddam is from Brooklyn.
Right.
Came out of the Starrett City Boxing Club. So we have a lot of things going on. And besides that, you know, these guys are ready to turn pro, some of them, and it's great. We have some really good fighters. Actually, Shushu, Bruce Carrington, is trying for the Olympics, and he's in some sort of Olympic qualifying.
Yes, he is.
He's in.
He actually won, like, what was that, yesterday or the day before yesterday?
And he's flying out to, like, Managua or something like that.
Right.
Someplace.
And you've seen Bruce Carrington here commentating with, and you've seen him fight on Pug Life Boxing as well.
Right.
So this is what we're turning out of this program. You're going to see them here in their inception. And that's what I like about this, Dave.
And we saw some really good fighters in this tournament already.
Yes.
We've seen
my gosh, at Mainstream Boxing, remember that night?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. I mean, some guys that look like pros.
Right. Great fights. We love your comments. And you could love or not love our comments, but we're saying we call it as we see it.
Right.
You know?
We're trying to be fair.
Yeah, we're trying to be fair.
And we don't push negativity on our show whatsoever.
Right. Yeah. And we disagree with the judges sometimes, but who doesn't? You know, that's our opinion, and their opinion counts.
Absolutely.
You know? But we love it. Oh, this is a real tall guy. Oh, I love this.
Nehemiah Williams in the blue corner.
Right, and he's like about 6'9". We've seen him before.
And Terrence Coleman from New Breed Boxing Club. New Breed is in Brooklyn, right?
New Breed, I'm not sure. Can anybody tell us where New Breed is from? All right, Dave Fleming says hello. We're doing good streams. El Vago. To Quinlan.
All right, here we go.
And Minji Kim is back. She says something to say to you, George. I don't know what she's saying.
I'll look at it in a minute.
All right.
Meanwhile, we're going up on top with Terrence Coleman here. Tall of the two, we have the height disparity syndrome. Nice combo there by Terrence Coleman in the blue.
Right. Terrence Coleman knows how to use his height. Height disparity syndrome is in full effect right now. Oh, he tried to catch him with an uppercut, Terrence Coleman did.
On a nice right by Nehemiah Williams.
Right.
Terrence Coleman answering back with a nice two-piece combination.
And what weight are we in, George?
We're in 165 still.
Okay.
Nice right, whipping it around is Terrence Coleman. Nice overhand right now going to the bottom. That right hand again. It's Terrence Coleman now hanging on. It's Nehemiah Williams.
There we go. That's what I like to see. A warning right away by Frank Martinez. So Nehemiah is going to have to at least double jab if he wants to get inside there and get in anywhere near punching range. But Terrence is very comfortable out there.
Big right by Nehemiah, but now getting caught and now tangled up in the corner. getting to the corner. And again, Frank Martinez warning for the holding.
And I like that. I like that right away.
And it's good because it's going to make Terrence Coleman and Nehemiah Williams better boxers.
Right. Right. And Terrence Coleman's only defense on the inside cannot be holding. Ah, referee Frank Martinez says one more time, I'll take a point from him. Good 1-2s by Terrence Coleman. And see, after the stern warning, what do we get? We get better punching. And Terrence didn't tie up that time. He pushed off and went back. And Nehemiah Coleman's out. Nehemiah has to get out. What's Nehemiah's last name again?
It's Nehemiah Williams from New York City Cops and Kids, and you got Terrence Coleman from New Breed. And let me tell you something. I'm liking what I'm seeing very much with Terrence Coleman.
He's interesting. It's kind of like a Deontay Wilder, right?
Yeah,
a middleweight Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I don't know
about the power, but
not the power, not yet. But he's still developing. He's only 165.
Right.
But I'll tell you, I'm seeing something developing in him. I don't know. I think he's something to look at in the future.
Right. And he saw us. So basically, when you get to see your own fights, especially with people critiquing on them and the comments with the critique on it, that helps. So continue with your comments. You are helping the fighters.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Indirectly and directly.
And how about Frank Martinez for taking control of that fight and stopping the holding right away?
Yeah, it makes a better fight. It makes a better fight. Let's keep it boxing. Better friendly fight, a fan-friendly fight as well for you viewers at home. All right, and time called out by Frank Martinez. The doctor wants to check out Nehemiah Williams.
He's leaked a little bit of blood.
A little bit of blood coming out of his nose, but that's what boxing is. You're going to bleed once in a while.
Right. That heart is pumping. You know, the blood's going through your veins, and if there's a little leak, it'll come out a little bit. I don't think it's a big deal.
All right. Neither the doctor. The doctor said it's not a big deal. You can continue fighting.
Let's see if Nehemiah makes the adjustment. And I love that name.
Triple jab by Nehemiah. Just coming up short, though.
All right. He says you can't hold your hand out there. You can't just keep a stiff arm out. But I thought he was punching.
Oh, and a nice body shot by Nehemiah Williams catches Terrence Coleman. Now moving forward is Nehemiah. Terrence Coleman fighting backwards.
He said, when I said break, you don't throw punches.
Oh, Frank Martinez.
Then he growled at him like the lion that he is.
That's his ring, man. He's in there. He's the third man in the ring.
Whose ring it is? It's Frank Martinez's
Frank
ring.
Martinez's ring.
Let's see what happens now. I don't see any jabs from Coleman. I don't know what he's doing.
And a fake by Coleman, but comes in and they get tangled up.
Right. And that was Nehemiah grabbing that time.
Oh, and a nice two-piece by Coleman. Trying to go to uppercut, but catching the gloves of Terrence Williams, and now against the ropes. Back to the center of the ring.
Nehemiah Williams was holding on that time. Terrence Coleman is just awkward. I'd like to see Terrence Coleman throw a jab. Nehemiah gets one for holding. I said he was holding.
Oh.
And Terrence Coleman is not throwing a jab. When you're 9 foot tall, you have to throw a jab. Just as Tyson Fury, who throws numerous jabs.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, and a nice left and a big right by Nehemiah Williams catching Coleman. Now Coleman trying to get back, but now on the ropes and at the bell. Wow.
Definitely a comeback round for Nehemiah. I don't know if he won it, but it's definitely a comeback round.
Wow. Good boxing action here tonight on Pug Life Boxing.
Yes, and what happened to Terrence Coleman's jab when you're 9 foot tall? I think, you know what he was doing? I didn't agree with Martinez. He was putting his hand out, and to me, he was throwing jabs. And Frank Martinez says, no, you can't do a stiff arm.
Okay.
Right? You can't just leave your hand out there.
Sure.
Like that. You can throw jabs, but you can't leave it out there. And then Terrence Coleman stopped throwing jabs.
And you know what's funny that you had mentioned that earlier in the beginning of our show today about leaving your jab out there, but in this case, I don't think I saw that.
Right.
But Frank Martinez did see that.
No, what I was talking about was letting your jab float out there and stay out there.
Right. Okay.
What Frank Martinez is saying, you can't stiff arm. You can't stiff arm people and just hold your arm out there.
Okay, all right,
So,
my bad.
Right,
My bad.
Right, but it affected Terrence Coleman's jab because he didn't throw it after that. So I'm sure his corner put him straight in. Said, get back on your jab.
Yeah, because he had a great jab in the first round.
Right.
There he goes back to the jab.
Right.
Now, big right by Nehemiah.
Nehemiah's trying to get in, and that's what Nehemiah's got to do. You got to fight through that storm. You got to listen to Frank Martinez when he's talking. And Frank is right. He's got to keep control of this fight. You have to listen to him.
And moving around is Terrence Coleman. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, Terrence Coleman.
Right. Terrence Coleman got hit with the right
Oh,
hand.
another right hand. Well, that was more of a caught with the
Frank Martinez warning Nehemiah for holding this time.
with his arm. Oh, and a big right again. Big right, and Terrence Coleman's trying to get back, but Nehemiah Williams ties him up.
Right. And he's going to lose the point pretty soon.
And again, warning.
He wanted Terrence Crawford, but Terrence Crawford's trying to push off.
Terrence Coleman. Not Crawford. That's another fighter.
Oh, I know that guy too.
Wow. You guys are really letting them fly, man. But Nehemiah Williams being very, very aggressive this round.
Right. And
yeah, Terrence Coleman is, I think, saying something about the headgear is loose.
Right, right. And we've been seeing that this whole tournament. That Velcro is not that strong, I believe. Or something.
All right, back to the action now after the adjustment of the headgear for Terrence Coleman. I don't know. I didn't see it loose. A big right by Terrence Williams, by Nehemiah Williams. I'm sorry, Nehemiah Williams.
Well, Terrence did score with the right too, but Nehemiah's was harder. They both exchanged rights. This is a good fight.
Absolutely.
I can't call this one.
Oh, and another big left by Nehemiah. Terrence Coleman coming forward. Again, elbows being thrown. Now a wrestling match is taking place in the ring.
He hit him with 3 rights and a right forearm. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Wow. Fight broke out at the end of that.
And let me tell you, I think Nehemiah Williams might have taken that last round with the aggressive style. And
I'm not sure. I really don't know how to call this.
This one was tough, but that's what I saw. I don't know how you guys saw it out there on Facebook.
The last 2 rounds, or
I think Nehemiah might have taken this. I think he might have taken the second or third. He might have edged him out. Wow.
All right. Wow.
All right. How did you guys see it out there? Dave Fleming, tell us how you saw it. Timothy Coleman, Menji Kim,
Right.
Rosaria Nietzsche. Let us know how you guys saw it. Yes, they do fight with bad intentions.
Yeah, that was
absolutely. I never saw a good intention fight anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever seen that? No, I never seen that.
The good intentions is at the end. In the beginning when we shake hands, at the end when we smile, we shake hands.
Yeah, definitely.
Everything else is bad intentions, as it should be.
Oh, it's a fight.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's a fight. Yeah, Menji says that nosebleed woke up Nehemiah.
Yeah, it absolutely did. I say so.
And Billy Stewart said it's a split for red.
Okay.
And Dave says he doesn't know anymore. I get in trouble if he says the wrong one. So he's going.
Yeah,
I got you.
I don't know either.
I got you. I feel you, buddy.
I'm leaning towards Terrence Coleman.
Okay, red corner says Billy Stewart.
Okay.
And now we're glad that we're back because we can.
Terrence Coleman's on one knee and he's the same height as Frankie Martinez.
Oh my gosh.
It's only because he's bending over that he goes down a little bit. Look at Frankie Martinez. Frankie Martinez says, stand up, man.
All right, so it looks like Nehemiah Williams, according to our Facebook fans, might have edged this out.
I'm back.
And there you go.
You called it, George.
There you go.
Nehemiah Williams did a comeback.
And Menji said the same thing. And now here's the thing, man. Then in the beginning of this fight, I thought that Terrence Coleman was leading, and I said I like what I was watching.
Right.
But then edging it out was Nehemiah Williams.
Right. And Terrence Coleman lost his jab.
Yeah, that's what happened after that first round.
Right.
He didn't use it.
He lost his jab.
There was no jabbing.
Where was the jab?
Because in the first round he was very, very effective with that jab.
Right.
And he was shutting down Terrence Cole. I'm sorry, he was shutting down Nehemiah.
Right.
But in the second, after that stern warning,
Right.
second and third
From the stiff arm.
right, he didn't use it, and then I think that's what might have cost him the fight. I'm not sure. We're speculating.
Don't know.
We're speculating. All right, so that is the 10th bout of the evening. We still have 3 more to go. We want you to keep it right here and share. I don't see enough sharing going on, man. What's going on here?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Last night we had so many people on. Today, nobody's sharing. What's going on?
And again, if you're out there and you want that one fight, get some sort of screen recording app, put it on, and get your fight and share that and tag us. There's my pen. Oh.
Hey, tag me with the pen.
Commercial time?
Commercial. Let's go for commercial. We'll be right back.
Yo, what up? Come on, bro.
When things go wrong, you better call Norm.
All right, how are you? She told me all the problems.
Look, I need help, man.
That's what I do.
You got gloves?
Oh, I got gloves.
Well, let's go.
That's not gonna fight for you in court.
Thank you. I got you. You're the best.
Hey, when things went wrong,
Gotta call Norm.
thank you, brother.
All right, I think I know what happened. I think I know what happened.
What happened?
Tonight, all right, it's going to be Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
Right. Well, this is a good warm-up for that.
Yeah,
This
but
is a
I
good
think
warm-up.
people are getting ready for that. They're buying their popcorn, beer,
Right,
whatever they're
right.
buying at home.
Chicken wings.
Chicken
Gotta
wings.
get a lot of chicken wings.
Yeah, get the chicken wings,
Right.
and they're prepping for that fight tonight.
And if you're vegan, get the tofu wings.
Tofu.
But chicken or tofu.
Is that from toe food, like from your toes? Toe food.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Hey, man.
You're just a nasty.
I don't know what you're
individual.
talking about, man.
You know what? The vegans out there know.
Listen.
You get your tofu wings. But either way, no matter what kind of wings you have, the real chicken wings or the tofu wings, throw that hot sauce on there. Throw that hot sauce on there. Just bring it. Make it fire. All
There
right?
you go.
It's going to be fire tonight in the ring. Let it be fire in your mouth as well.
Yeah.
All right? And don't listen to this nasty.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
man.
disgusting. Okay. Oh, by the way, and one of the judges just informed me.
Yes.
With the stiff arm, it's called face guarding.
Okay.
Right? So you're not allowed to do this where you can't see the guy. You're not allowed to.
You can't see me.
Because you're not boxing.
You can't see me.
Right. No face guard.
No face guard.
No face
So you
guard.
can't see us.
No face guard.
All right, here we go.
But we can't see you either.
All right.
Okay. All right, we got female bouts.
Yes.
George. Red corner, Rachel Washington. Jillian Petrolia. We know we've seen Jillian before.
And these girls are 100. These women are 165 pounds. These are open, of course, because all the females are open.
And look at this.
Open class boxing.
They're both all in black, and the one in the blue corner has red highlights. It's going to be hard to call this one. All right, so you have Jillian in the blue headgear, blue gloves, and Rachel in the red headgear, red gloves.
Rachel Washington.
And Rachel Washington likes a 1-2-3 where the 2 goes downstairs and the hook comes upstairs.
And there's a little bit of a height disparity here as well, Dave.
Yeah, not too much, but a little bit, yes.
Yeah, that's why I said a little bit.
Yep, you did say that, Trey.
Yeah, that's the operative word.
A little bit.
Jillian Petrolia.
So,
Petrolia. She's unattached. She's not from she's an unattached fighter. And you have Rachel Washington. Oh gosh, tongue twister. From Everybody Fights.
Everybody fights.
Everybody Fights. Boxing club.
You bring Grandpa in there, he's fighting too. Because everybody fights.
That's right.
Wow.
And moving forward is Rachel.
And she's letting hands go.
There she is. She's grinding it out here in this first round against Julian.
Right.
Big right there by Jillian. Jillian now coming back with a sneaky uppercut and letting that left go.
Jillian knows her way around the ring.
She does.
She might be unattached, but she's fought before.
Oh, yeah.
She's doing those step backs. She's letting her combinations go.
Oh, and big rights and big left and a big right by Rachel. Rachel with the red headgear.
Rachel's trying to get in there and do some damage.
Well, she's facing a bigger opponent with a longer reach. Nice stiff jab. Now moving forward with the right. Catching again with the right. And now Jillian answering.
Right. It looks like most of those punches were blocked, though, the ones thrown by Jillian. Wow. And Jillian seems a little bit slower, but more heavy-handed.
Oh, yeah, definitely, definitely.
So that was a good, exciting, fan-friendly first round by these two ladies.
Absolutely.
They're both boxers for sure. They know their way around the ring. It's not like they didn't have their plans and what they were going to do. Rachel Washington is definitely looking to get on the inside, letting those combos fly, put a weight forward.
All right, and we gotta tell our fans for next week we will be live again. We're not sure if we're going to be on live on next Thursday. The schedule this Thursday, March 21st. We're not sure yet. We're going to put it up on our Instagram, Facebook. We'll let you know.
Right.
But definitely Friday from Electric Industry Center in Queens, we will be live, and that's going to be a 7:30 show. So you'll be able to watch us then. And again on Saturday. So for right now, confirmed is Friday and Saturday. We're not sure about Thursday yet. All right, second round.
Jillian Petrolia started with a good 1-2, and that right had really bad intentions on it.
Petrolia with the blue gloves, blue headgear. This is 165. And Rachel Washington.
With the everybody
shirt. Fights, Jim. Yep, with the everybody fights.
You can't see the fights, but it says everybody in Rachel's shirt. And Rachel's not bringing her back foot with her when she comes forward. She needs to bring her back foot with her. She's just planted.
Oh.
Good hook by Rachel, though. Petrolia is not really snapping that jab. I don't know what she's doing. It's like she's throwing an elbow before she throws her punch.
Pretty interesting fight going on right now. You have the shorter opponent, Rachel Washington from Everybody Fights.
Pushing
the action, pushing the action and the pace of this fight.
Yep.
And getting caught right now by Jillian Petrolia. Is that how you say it, Petrolia?
Petrolia, yep.
Petrolia.
And Petrolia's jab is not that good. It's like she's throwing her elbow before she throws the punch.
That sweeping left by Jillian Petrolia.
Petrolia, it seems like she's throwing her top half of the arm before she throws her bottom half of her arm, if that makes sense. It's just a weird.
Oh, and the left catching Petrolia, snapping her head back as Washington now moves back.
Yeah, it's like she's revving up to go again, isn't it? Yep. All right, good round
for Washington or Petrolia?
Washington. Rachel, I was going to say.
All right,
Rachel
so.
Washington. I thought that was a good round for her. A little weird the way Petrolia throws her arm. I mean, like, I feel like she's throwing this first and then throwing this. It's like, all
right.
I'd like to see everything come out at once.
How about some shout-outs or read some of the comments that are being made here?
All right, so Red needs some more head movement if she's going to step in and work on the inside. Yep, absolutely. Coming straight down the pipe without your mug. With your mug, it's going to be trouble. That's good. That's a good point. So let's talk about that because one of the coaches saying that. That's Tom Karan Martinez. And that's right. If you're going to come in and you're going to be a pressure fighter, you got to go through the storm. And punches are coming at your face, so you gotta have some head movement, or at least you got to start it with jabs where you blind the other opponent. But I agree with that fights. And then once with the head movement comes, then you start punching in those angles.
All right, we're back to the action now. Third and final round, 165 pounds. This is the semi-finals for these ladies right now.
And they're both letting them fly.
And now the punches seem to have a little bit more pop in them now for Jillian Petrolia.
Oh, yeah. Except for that jab.
Right. Moving forward again is Rachel Washington.
Tom Crane says not with too much head movement. Good right hand.
Oh, the big right hand again, and another right hand.
Right.
And right to the body.
And Rachel smells blood. But again, she's not moving ahead as she's coming in, as pointed out by Crane. But she is pushing. And she's also leaving that right foot back.
Yeah, so she's not getting all the power in there when she's leaving that foot in the back there as well.
Right, right. And she's not turning her foot with her right when she throws her right hand. So she's kind of like almost stopping herself from throwing a good right hand. You need that body to come with that right hand, with the rear hand. Oh, wow, she's showing some energy though. Listen, Petrolia has no give in her at all. She's been throwing punches this whole fight. Been moving around, blocking punches, throwing punches.
But setting the pace of this fight is Rachel. Rachel again moving forward with those punches. And now setting back, waiting against the ropes is Jillian. Now Jillian on the corner getting caught with two big rights, swinging that right, not being very successful. Get a little tired. It's last 10 seconds. We got to see some action, see who takes this fight. And right now,
and Petrolia lands a couple of good shots.
That's right.
Yeah.
And a last minute straight left by Rachel. And I don't know, how did you see this, Dave? Who do you think won this?
I think Rachel won it from her effective aggressiveness.
All right, so Billy Stewart says red corner is more experienced.
Right.
You know,
yeah, I would think so too.
Ron McCall says two very awkward boxers.
Right. And what Ronnie, what do you think of that jab by Petrolia? You know, Ronnie's a tall fighter. The height disparity syndrome always worked in Ronnie McCall's way because he was taller than everybody else. And one time when he fought somebody who was his height, he wore those extra cushion shoes so that he was an inch taller.
Yeah, you know what, Dave? Come on, man.
This is the truth.
That's not true.
This is the truth.
That's not true. I'm gonna ask Ronnie McCall about that.
Because Ronnie McCall is a tall fighter.
He is tall.
And
he
loves looking down at
He's
people.
like 6'4", man. That guy's a tall dude,
right.
man. He doesn't need cushions in his shoes, man.
This is why Ronnie McCall never ate when he was younger. He only drank through a straw. He liked being taller than everybody, and he knew if he went up in weight, there would be people that would have been taller than him.
All right, and Steven Standing Rock says red for pushing the fight. That's who he's got.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, and effectively pushing the fight.
And here's something really funny. Jacqueline Monov says, she says she was replying to Steven Standing Rock. She's like, except for me, because since I found this channel, no longer I have a social life.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's a compliment to us. Thank you very much.
Tom Martinez says the same thing. Blue throws whip punches, leading with the shoulder, elbow, then the fist. Yeah, I agree. It was just an awkward punch.
All right, but you know what's funny? They're going to be able to see this on Pug Life Boxing, and they'll be able to judge themselves. All right, let's go up to the top to see who won this one.
Okay. All right. No surprise there. All
right.
But Petrolia has some cool socks or shoes on there. I think she's got socks
with
slaps, man.
She does.
Cool. I got to find out where she gets those because I want a pair myself.
Okay, so we still have two more bouts this evening. We have a 165 open female as well. And then the last fight, you saw the dad of the young man that's coming up, Sola. Right. Sola was here. He's a world-famous music producer. He's worked with the likes of Shea, amongst others. So you're going to see his son being the last one. His son's he has a cool name, man. Yeah, he does all of it. Rap, jazz. Magnificent is his son's name. I mean, this is pretty cool. What a cool name.
Cool. Yes.
All right, so we're going to see the last female bout of this evening.
And
Again, 165.
Who's Magnificent going against? Let's shout out that guy too.
Oh, yeah. Jack Zangrino from Newburgh Hook Elite.
I think that's Zagarino.
Zagarino. Okay, I'm sorry. Zagarino. Jack
And we've seen him before. Wasn't I calling him Zig Zagarino, or was that his brother?
No, I don't know. I'm not sure, man.
Well,
I
that's
really
your
don't know.
name, Zig Zagarino.
I like
That's-
it. I like it.
Cool name.
That is a cool name.
All right.
They all have cool names, man. These
If
kids.
my last name was Zagarino, my kid would be
Zig. Yeah.
Absolutely.
There was actually somebody named Zig Ziglar. He was an author.
Zig Ziglar?
Zig Ziglar, yeah. One of the top salesmen. Also he was a self-improvement person, if you know any of that type of stuff in that world. Zig Ziglar was one of the has a lot of books and tapes out there.
Did he have anything to do with boxing?
Not at all, but
I
he has
don't
a
care.
cool name. He has a cool name. You're talking
I
about
don't care about
Jack
no Zig Ziglar. I don't care
Zagarino.
about him. Well, Zagarino's going to fight. That's the difference.
Doesn't matter, but it's a Z. Ziggler. Cool name. Another cool name.
All right. Okay, who do we got, George?
All right, Melanie Propervic
Popovic.
from Work Train Fight from WTF.
WTF, Work Train Fight.
That's one of the gyms that you've seen here. And she's going to be facing Rachel Zito, and Zito's unattached. Rachel Zito.
Okay. All right. So Melody is in the red headgear.
No, that's, Melanie Propervic.
Yeah, from Work Train Fight.
From WTF.
And Rachel Zito's in a blue headgear. Blue gloves.
Oh, wow. And there goes Propervic.
I was throwing some punches.
Propervic.
Did she rock her just now, George? Or
Yes,
was
she
that-
did.
or
And
was that on
Zito's is punching along with her.
Right.
She's weathering the storm and going in there. She looks a little dazed. I don't know. Zito looks a little dazed, backing up, and I think she's going to get an 8 count, and there it is.
Off the jab.
There it is.
And Melody has some jab.
She has a stiff jab. Wow. The power coming from her right now.
Is legit.
Totally legit. All right. And
let's see
Zito looking towards her corner, looking for some direction.
Right.
But again, a big left and a big right by Propervic.
Melody's coming forward.
And again, hitting Zito with that right.
Zito's in there. She's throwing punches.
She's punching with her, but not able to catch her. Not able to catch
count.
Propervic. She gets another. Zito gets another standing 8 count.
And you know, it's that jab of Melody. The right hand isn't really landing, but the jab is landing flush, and the jab is hurting Rachel Zito for sure. And right.
And that's a
referee
wrap.
Will Creel waves it off. And that's because Rachel Zito, after the 8 count, wasn't ready to fight. She bent over. She's looking for a reason why. She doesn't understand it, but after the 8 count, they want to see you ready to fight. You have to put your gloves up and show that you're ready to fight. If you bend over and put your hands on your knees, they're going to call the fight on you.
And there it is.
And that's what happened. So a good fight by Melody. How do you say that last name?
That's Propervic.
Propervic. It's proper and a vac.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
And she's from WTF. Get your mind out of the gutter. That's
All right.
Work Train
It's
Fight.
Work Train Fight.
Yeah.
That's right.
Not the other WTF. This is Work Train Fight.
I'm serious AF.
All right, let me tell you something. Looking at Melanie Propervic from WTF, I like to see her again, man, with those
strong jabs.
Yeah, strong jabs. And I'll tell you what, the females that we've seen in this weight class, they're gonna have a hard time dealing with her, with the power coming off that jab.
Right, but the previous winner, it was a tough cookie herself. Good job. Quick fight, good job.
All right. Wow, great job. All right, do we take a quick commercial break before
Yeah,
all right,
absolutely.
we'll be right back. with a word from one of our sponsors.
Yo, what up? Come on, bro.
When things go wrong, you better call Norm.
All right, how are you? She told me all the problems.
Look, I need help, man.
That's what I do.
You got gloves?
Oh, I got gloves.
Let's go.
That's another fight for you in court.
Thank you. You're the best.
Hey, when things went wrong,
Gotta call Norm.
thank you, brother.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
So just taking a look at this.
Yeah,
and,
take a look.
Steph Standenbach said Blue had the guts to go under. Yeah, that's it. When you step in the ring, you never know what you're going to get. And somebody's stomping at us. Oh, my gosh. And then the other guy's stomping. Dude, we got two stomping fighters. They're just stomping away.
Yeah, and that's magnificent.
That's the
in the blue.
magnificent stomper. And he's going against Zigzag, the other stopper. They scared me, George. These guys came around stomping.
Zagarino, yeah. Jack Zaragino.
Zagarino.
Zaragino. Zagarino.
Zagarino.
Right.
If you say zigzag first, you'll get it. Zagarino. All right? That's how you say it. You try to say it any other way, you get messed up.
And he's from Newburgh. Newburgh Hook Elite.
Hook Elite. All right. Left hook, right hook. All right, and the magnificent Moshe is from Yonkers, PAL.
Right here, hometown.
And where are we right now, George?
Yonkers, New York.
Yonkers, PAL.
Zagarino. I can't even say. Oh my gosh.
Zagarino.
I need some water. Well, we know who the crowd favorite is.
Right, and he should be. He's in his hometown. All right. So let's see what we got. Zagarino in red, the magnificent Moshe in blue. And they come out, and magnificent Moshe comes out like a storm, and Zagarino was holding on, and Moshe threw him to the ground. But I don't blame him. He was holding.
Comes forward, drop it right in. Let him come forward and bing, bing, chest high.
Nice body shot there by Magnificent. Magnificent going, unleashing a barrage of punches right now. Zagarino. I can't even say it.
Zagarino.
You take it, Jack. I'll go with Jack.
Right.
I'm tongue twisted right now.
Right. So these guys are both letting it go, and Zagarino is holding on a little bit more. He was doing better when he was throwing punches. There. And Zagarino can throw punches, and he needs to. He's leaning forward too much. He's smothering himself.
You don't got to overthrow.
Now Magnificent following that, following Zagarino.
Beautiful.
Right.
Lead right hand, Jack. Right hand, throw the one.
And it looks like Zagarino can fight a little bit when he lets his hands go. And Magnificent Moshe is just throwing punches.
Moshe getting the better of that exchange. It looks like the inside game for Jack is not that tight.
Well, it's not tight for either.
Nice jab there by that Magnificent one.
And Zagarino has more boxing experience than he's.
Jack, it's Jack.
Zig.
Okay. Nice combo there.
All right. All right, that was an interesting first round. And that, like, weird to me, all right? I found that weird because...
It's weird to you. It's weird to me. I can't even say the name. I'm tongue twisted today.
Yeah, well, that's all right. So what I saw in that first round is the magnificent Moshe
right
coming out, throwing a lot of punches, and very energetic. And Zagarino was just holding on for a while, which is I don't even understand it because when he starts moving and boxing, he looks like the better boxer.
Right.
You know, so I don't know if maybe the Magnificent one is stronger and more athletic and, you know, just more energetic. But it looks like Zigzag Reno is the better boxer.
I like the names, the nicknames that you've given a lot of these boxers. They usually stay.
Oh, that's because I get it from them. I was talking to his family over there.
Okay.
I said, can they call him Zig? And they go, of course, everybody calls him Zig. That's what they told me. All right, let's see.
Oh, and a big right.
Right. And then
by
look,
Zig.
And Zig is just holding on for some unknown reason.
And a nice double left by Zig.
And Moshe is holding on too. Like he's smothering his own punches. Moshe looks strong. He should stay on the outside and really unload. He doesn't have to come in.
He came in with a nice body shot there by Moshe. Moshe again going back to the body. Going up top is Zig. Zig now sitting back. Going with a big right now, catching Moshe. Moshe now going back to the body again. Big right by Moshe, catching Zig. And another big roll, loading up is Magnificent Moshe. Moshe again loading up with that right, catching Zig a couple times there. Now against the ropes, Zig trying to get him off. The referee steps in to pull them apart. And a big right now by Zig. Zig now stepping back. Moving forward now, catching Moshe to the chest. Trying to come up with an uppercut is Zig. Good fight. This is a good round.
Moshe has a lively right hand. He loves throwing it.
I got to see some more jabbing. I see a lot of loading up by Moshe, but no jabs. And now go to the body is Zig. And now hanging on is Zig.
Well, Moshe too, because he's smothering his own punches.
And now hanging on is Moshe.
Yeah.
Moshe again loading up with that right. And while he threw that right, Zig threw like four punches to the body. And now going back to the body is Zig. Now they break it up, and now again, now loading up with a big right as Zig catches him right at the end of the bell.
Wow, that's a weird round. I can't even score that round. I don't even know how to score that round.
That was a tough round, but I think I got to tell you, I think I saw Zig pulling that off that round.
How about round one?
It was more Moshe, yeah, Magnificent Moshe getting round one. So right now having a split. Are you good with that?
I'm good with that. It's a little bit weird to me how Zig is fighting. You know, not so much Moshe because he's going. It looks like Zig has actual boxing skill, but he likes holding and doing like weird things. Like, you know, just doing it. Now Moshe has,
I think he's, you know what it is? I think he's more getting into more of a brawl than he is using the boxing skills, and that's what I think he's throwing. He's being thrown off.
I think he would keep it a boxing match, but he's holding and he's kind of confusing. I'm just a little bit afraid about it. I don't know how to call it. And Moshe is doing stuff that I expect from a young guy. He lands a right hand, he's going to throw.
Okay, he got caught with that left. He got rocked. I think Moshe did.
Moshe's coming forward, and he's coming strong.
But I think Moshe, the thing with Moshe is that he's loading up, man. He's got to use that jab.
See, Zig is initiating these clinches.
He is, but again, that jab. I need to see that jab from Moshe.
Right, Moshe needs to jab.
He's just loading up with that big right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And right there with both hands is Zig.
Right, see, Zig, that's what I'm saying. Like, Zig has enough boxing skill to get out of that, but he chooses to hold.
And to get to the body, good shot by Moshe.
Oh, finally a warning for holding. That's good.
And again, a barrage of punches coming from Zig, and now answering to the body is Moshe, but the busier, cleaner, effective punching, I think, is coming from the Zig side.
Right.
Shots on top, shots to the body. And now big right by Magnificent Moshe. And then like a 6, 7, 8 punches coming from Zig. And Moshe looks a little winded right now, Dave.
Right.
Another big shot to Moshe.
Yeah, because he's wrestling.
Another big shot to the body and a big right to the top. Another right by Moshe. But again, getting caught coming in. They exchange punches, and what a pretty good fight here. Big right again by great fight. Great punching from both these men. And there goes the end of the bell. That's the end of the fight.
Right, okay.
Great job.
So, yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. I think Zig absolutely outboxed Magnificent in the round 3.
Right.
So where was this boxing in round 1? You know, it was like a lot of holding. I don't know. Maybe that was part of his plan. He looks like somebody that could actually do whatever he wants to. You know, so why hold? Unless he's an MMA guy too. I don't know.
Maybe, we don't know.
Maybe he has that experience, that MMA experience. Some of these guys have that. All right,
that background, yep.
Billy Stewart says good matchup. We agree. Red was just doing a rope-a-dope, but not. Steph Sandrock says. Billy Stewart has said Blue is going to burn out. I think you're right. I think Blue burnt out a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like he ran out of gas at the end there, right?
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, a lot of people saying that Red pulled this out. Red definitely lost the first round. I think won the second, too.
All right, so before we leave, Dave, and before they give the final thing, April 19th, Madison Square Garden. Come on out. Join us. Say hello.
Get out of your house.
Get into the garden. That's right. Get out of your house. Get into the garden.
Get into the garden.
That's right. All right, and we'll be back next Friday. We still haven't confirmed for Thursday, but we will put that up on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever other media we have. All right, so you'll be able to know.
We will call each one of you in the red corner.
And there he goes.
Red corner. Close fight. Close fight. I'm good with that decision. And definitely, the magnificent Moshe has to work on more boxing skills. He's obviously a strong kid, and wants to throw hard punches.
Right.
But you can't throw a big right without throwing lefts.
Yeah, you got to use that jab.
You got to have a jab.
That jab went dormant.
Yeah, you could. You know what you could do, and you could just tie that hand, that right hand to you, and just do jabs all day.
We actually have suggested that in the past.
Yeah, we have.
All right, so that's the end of the show. So that's basically it. So remember, next week, Friday, we know we're on Electric City out in Queens, New York.
Right.
I don't know about Thursday. We don't know yet.
Right.
And that's going to be, I think, at 6 o'clock. Let me just check the time.
Thursday?
Yeah.
No, it'll be 7:30.
7:30 start?
Yeah, it'll be 7:30.
All right, did I say that already?
During the week, it's going to be 7:30 start. And on the weekend, probably at 6 o'clock.
7:30 start, that's right. 7:30 start.
All right, so go enjoy the
Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia fight.
Yeah, go enjoy that. And,
from all of us here at Pug Life in Yonkers, New York.
All of us, meaning both of us.
Yes. And, of course, our camera guy. And the whole crew, our whole production crew.
Yeah, our whole production crew. It's you, George. It's you always fixing everything, doing everything.
All right, so anyway, listen, have a good night. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Take care. Have a great, enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the fight, all right?
Stand back. Take it easy, brother.
All right, take care.
All right, Pug Life.
Pug Life.